saw the movie.
Mhm.
Really liked it. It was so much more enjoyable than I thought it would be for me.
So what did you think it was going to be?
I mean, action movies, guns, shooting. It was
Okay.
really fun. You look
Okay. All right.
really you look really comfortable with all of the heavy artillery. What was that training like?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a gamer. Playing Rainbow Six and Call of Duty and all that stuff. So I was comfortable in that space. My dad's a Marine. Growing up, around that type of environment was kind of normal for me. So to be able to pay tribute to people who serve, I think was really important to me. All the sacrifice they give for our freedoms and our country is really, really important. So to be able to, step into the shoes of a Navy SEAL and train, underwater and hand-to-hand combat and weapons training and tactical training, I was a kid in candy store.
What was the impetus behind you wanting to take this story and this character that already has a huge following and kind of, I think, update it, make him black, make Jody's character a woman? What made you want to tackle that versus like something brand new?
Brand new. I mean, I think it's a mixture of both. I have projects that I'm doing something from the ground up that's brand new, and then you see opportunities for a project that that could use a little updating, and to give a fresh take. And like I said, being familiar with the Tom Clancy universe since I was a kid, it was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching. So hopefully we follow through on some of those promises.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I think we really enjoy it, and I love seeing you in it. Last question is, Lauren told me that she did this mainly because you asked her to. So what made her the right person to play your wife?
I think Lauren's an incredible actress. She's been out of the game, out of the scene for a while. And we missed her. I think she had a lot to bring to the table. I think specifically for this role, and what I could learn, what Kelly can learn from her, some of her personal tragedy experiences. She was so gracious to be able to lend to me, to lend to this project, and being friends with her for some time, and being cool with Nip, just delicately and as respectfully as I possibly could, asked her to be a part of this project, and she was down to do it. So it was something I was really lucky to have her. So it was an awesome experience.
Yeah, we talk about it. We talk about it. Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. Give us a second. We'll be there.
Universe since I was a kid, it was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching.
Just saw the movie. Really liked it. It was so much more enjoyable than I thought it would be for me.
So what did you think it was going to
be? I mean, action movies, guns, shooting.
Okay.
It was really fun.
Okay. All right.
You look really comfortable with all of the heavy artillery. What was that training like?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a gamer. Playing Rainbow Six and Call of Duty and all that stuff. So I was comfortable in that space. My dad's a Marine. Growing up, around that type of environment was kind of normal for me. So to be able to pay tribute to people who serve, I think was really important to me. All the sacrifice they give for our freedoms and our country is really, really important. So to be able to step into the shoes of a Navy SEAL and train, underwater and hand-to-hand combat and weapons training and tactical training. I was a kid in Candy Store.
What was the impetus behind you wanting to take this story and this character that already has a huge following and kind of, I think, update it, make him black, make Jody's character a woman? What made you want to tackle that versus like something brand new?
Brand new. I mean, I think it's a mixture of both. I have projects that I'm doing something from the ground up that's brand new, and then you see opportunities for a project that that could use a little updating, and give a fresh take. And like I said, being familiar with the Tom Clancy universe since I was a kid, it was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching. So hopefully we follow through on some of those promises.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I think people will really enjoy it, and I love seeing it. Last question is, Lauren told me that she did this only because you asked her to. So what made her the right person to play the wife?
I think Lauren's an incredible actress. She's been out of the game, out of the scene for a while. And we missed her. I think she had a lot to bring to the table. I think specifically for this role, and what I could learn, what Kelly can learn from her, some of her personal tragedy and experiences. She was so gracious to be able to lend to me, to lend to this project, and being friends with her for some time, and being cool with Nip, just delicately and as respectfully as I possibly could, asked her to be a part of this project, and she was down to do it. So it was something that I was really lucky to have her. So it was an awesome experience.
Best Buy help.
It's a universe since I was a kid. It was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching.
Just saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Really liked it. It was so much more enjoyable than I thought it would be for me. So what
did you think it was going to be?
I mean, action movies, guns, shooting,
Okay.
It was really fun.
Okay, all right.
You look really comfortable with all of the heavy artillery. What was that training like?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a gamer, playing, Rainbow Six and Call of Duty and all that stuff. So I was comfortable in that space. My dad's a Marine. Growing up, around, that type of environment was kind of normal for me. So to be able to pay tribute to, people who serve, I think was really important to me. All the, sacrifice they give for our freedoms and our country is really, really important. So to be able to, step into the shoes of a Navy SEAL and train, underwater and hand-to-hand combat and weapons training and tactical training. I was a kid in the Candy Store, to be perfectly honest.
What was the impetus behind you wanting to take this story and this character that already has a huge following and kind of, I think, update it, make him black, make Jody's character a woman? What made you want to tackle that versus like something brand new?
Brand new. I mean, I think it's a mixture of both. I have projects that I'm doing something from the ground up that's brand new, and then you see opportunities for a project that that could use a little updating, and give a fresh take. And like I said, being familiar with the Tom Clancy universe since I was a kid, it was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching. So hopefully we follow through on some of those promises.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I think people will really enjoy it, and I love seeing you in it. Last question is, Lauren told me that she did this mainly because you asked her to. So what made her the right person to play your wife?
I think Lauren's an incredible actress. You know, she's been out of the game, out of the scene for a while. You know, and we missed her. You know, I think you know she had a lot to bring to the table. I think specifically for this role, and what I could learn, what Kelly can learn from her, some of her personal tragedy and experiences. She was so gracious to be able to lend to me, you know, to lend to this project, and you know, being friends with her for some time, and being cool with Nip, just delicately and as you know, as respectfully as I possibly could, you know, asked her to be a part of this project, and she was down to do it. So it was something I was really lucky to have her. You know, so it was an awesome experience. It's a universe since I was a kid. It was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, and an incredible director, and give a take that I think people would be interested in watching.
Just saw the movie. Really liked it. It was so much more enjoyable than I thought it would be for me.
So what did you think it was going to be?
I mean, action movies, guns, shooting. You know, like it was really fun.
Okay, all right.
You look really comfortable with all of the heavy artillery. What was that training like?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a gamer. Playing Rainbow Six and Call of Duty and all that stuff. So I was comfortable in that space. My dad's a Marine, growing up, around that type of environment was kind of normal for me. So to be able to pay tribute to people who serve, I think was really important to me. All the sacrifice they give for our freedoms and our country is really, really important. So to be able to step into the shoes of a Navy SEAL and train underwater, and and hand-to-hand combat, and weapons training, and tactical training. I was a kid in Candy Store, to be perfectly honest.
What was the impetus behind you wanting to take this story and this character that already has a huge following and kind of, I think, update it, make him black, make Jody's character a woman? What made you
All right, we'll talk about it soon.
Like something
brand new. I mean, I
think
ready. Of both. I have projects.
Trying to get everybody all dialed in.
New, and then you see opportunities for a project that that could use a little updating, and to give a fresh take. And like I said, being familiar with the Tom Clancy universe since I was a kid, it was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, and an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching. So hopefully we follow through on some of those promises.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I think people will really enjoy it, and I love seeing you in it. Last question is, Lauren told me that she did this mainly because you asked her to. So what made her the right person to play your wife?
I think Lauren's an incredible actress. She's been out of the game, out of the scene for a while. And we missed her. I think she had a lot to bring to the table. I think specifically for this role, and what I could learn, what Kelly can learn from her, some of her personal tragedy and experiences. She was so gracious to be able to lend to me, to lend to this project. Some of her personal tragedy and experiences, being friends with her, she was so gracious to being cool with Nip, just delicately and as respectfully as I possibly could, asked her to be a part of this project, and she was down to do it. So it was something I was really lucky to have her. So it was an awesome experience. When I was a kid, it was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching.
Just saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Really liked it. It was so much more enjoyable than I thought it would be for me.
So what did you think it was going to be?
I mean, action movies, guns, shooting. Like.
Okay. All right.
What was that training like?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a gamer. Playing Rainbow Six and Call of Duty and all that stuff. So I was comfortable in that space. My dad's a Marine. Growing up, around that type of environment was kind of normal for me. So to be able to pay tribute to people who serve, I think was really important to me. All the sacrifice they give for our freedoms and our country is really, really important. So to be able to step into the shoes of a Navy SEAL and train underwater and and hand-to-hand combat and weapons training and tactical training, I was a kid.
Already has a huge following, and kind of, I think, update it, make him black, make Jody's character a woman. What made you want to tackle that versus like something brand new?
Brand new. I mean, I think it's a mixture of both. I have projects that I'm doing something from the ground up that's brand new, and then you see opportunities for a project that that could use a little updating, and to give a fresh take. And like I said, being familiar with the Tom Clancy universe since I was a kid, it was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching. So hopefully we follow through on some of those promises.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I think people will really enjoy it, and I love seeing you in it. Last question is, Lauren told me that she did this mainly because you asked her to. So what made her the right person to play your wife?
I think Lauren's an incredible actress. She's been out of the game, out of the scene for a while. And we missed her. I think she had a lot to bring to the table. I think specifically for this role, and what I could learn, what Kelly can learn from her, some of her personal tragedy and experiences. She was so gracious to be able to lend to me, to lend to this project. And being friends with her for some time and being cool with Nip, just delicately and as as respectfully as I possibly could, asked her to be a part of this project, and she was down to do it. So it was something I was really lucky to have her. So it was an awesome experience.
All right, that's what it is, Mike. So basically what we're talking about is at the same time, well, going back to what Steve Harvey was saying, men and women can't be friends or whatever, taking it above that, a lot of dudes say they can, so they put themselves in the shoes of they old lady or whatever. So if they at the same time have a nigga like just on the other end, like Nip. Ain't nobody know that Michael B. Jordan and you know and Lauren London or whatever were friends or whatever for a long time. However, I mean that's just a hypothesis of what you know of what we're gonna go on to. Okay, with a dude, you have an old lady or a wife or whatever, and you know, would you be cool with a dude like that being friends with being friends with your old lady or whatever? And a lot of dudes like you know what I'm saying, like when they get back to that, they like try to make up shit because they know that should have never happened or whatever. But I ain't even talking about no fucking Michael B. Jordan. But I was just trying to get on the part about you know, dudes say they can be friends with females or whatever like that and try to convince their old lady and shit like that okay, this is my home girl or whatever like that. But when it's on the opposite hand, you know, opposite shoe or whatever, you know, the shit it ain't gonna equal up the same way. Nigga be damn if a nigga like Michael B. Jordan be fucking taking his old lady out or friends or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I tell my old lady the same shit. I'm like, that's like when Martin got down, when Keith Washington came back in the Gina life or whatever, came down to Martin radio station. He started talking about some, I'm back to get what I missed or whatever. It's like he wasn't really even talking about her, but at the same time, a dude's still gonna be like, you know, nigga, emotions or feelings get all mixed up into that. Like, hold on, man, no, there ain't no way in hell I ain't gonna never trust a nigga like you around my old lady. Even though y'all say y'all friends or whatever the hell y'all relationship y'all done fucking had, nigga ain't gonna go for that. So I'm waiting on these niggas to get on this line. I'm just trying to get shit right. I'm going through checking out some shit right now. But just give it a moment. I'm gonna keep on going here. I'm just trying to keep y'all updated what's going on. We here. Just trying to go get through all these get all these buttons and everything moving. So I'm gonna continue the show, but we here. All right. Let's see. Put it back there. Keep the thing going. What the hell going on? Trying to figure out. There it is.
Since I was a kid, it was something that, you know, I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, an incredible director, and give a take that I think people would be interested in watching.
Just saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Really liked it. It was so much more enjoyable than I thought it would be for me.
So what did you think it was going to be?
I mean, action movies, guns, shooting. You know, like
Okay.
It was really fun.
Okay, all right.
You look really comfortable with all of the heavy artillery. What was that training like?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm a gamer, playing, Rainbow Six and Call of Duty and all that stuff. So I was comfortable in that space. My dad's a Marine. Growing up, around, that type of environment was kind of normal for me. So to be able to pay tribute to, people who serve, I think was really important to me. All the, sacrifice they give for our freedoms and our country is really, really important. So to be able to, step into the shoes of a Navy SEAL and train, underwater and hand-to-hand combat and weapons training and tactical training. I was a kid in the candy store. To be perfectly honest.
What was the impetus behind you wanting to take this story and this character that already has a huge following and kind of, I think, update it, make him black, make Jody's character a woman? What made you want to tackle that versus like something brand new?
Brand new. I mean, I think it's a mixture of both. You know, I have projects that I'm doing something from the ground up that's brand new, and then you see opportunities for a project that that could use a little updating, and to give a fresh take. And like I said, being familiar with the Tom Clancy universe since I was a kid, it was something that I felt like I could add something to, and surround myself with talented actors, and an incredible director, and give a take that I think people will be interested in watching. So hopefully we follow through on some of those promises.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I think people will really enjoy it, and I love seeing you in it. Last question is, Lauren told me that she did this mainly because you asked her to. So what made her the right person to play your wife?
I think Lauren's an incredible actress. She's been out of the game, out of the scene for a while. And we missed her. I think she had a lot to bring to the table. I think specifically for this role, and what I could learn, what Kelly can learn from her, some of her personal tragedy and experiences. She was so gracious to be able to lend to me, to lend to this project. And being friends with her for some time and being cool with Nip, just delicately and as respectfully as I possibly could, asked her to be a part of this project, and she was down to do it. So it was something that was really lucky to have her. So it was an awesome experience.
All right, back in here. All right, so skip all that. We're going through that. Still wait for them to get on here. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't really get into that to be the person to care if Michael B. Jordan was my old lady best friend or just some shit like that. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't care. I'm just trying to figure out, from another man's perspective, because everybody else, coming at me talking about, man, hell no. So, me on my perspective, how I see it as, and I was already in a situation like that to see how niggas like me being a friend around girls and shit like that, and them having an old man, they ain't really dig that shit. So I already see how that shit go. It don't even matter. Like a nigga that's just human nature for a man, period. Like they don't want no nigga around they fucking old lady, period. Don't matter if you Michael B. Jordan or fucking Bruce B. Jordan. Like nobody get, what I'm saying? It really don't fucking matter. Because the moment this nigga done, your old man done made you mad or some shit like that, they go Bruce B. Jordan or Michael B. Jordan. That nigga right there catching your ass off the rebound. That nigga always he always gonna hold it down for you. No matter if that nigga stay long with you till you get to the retirement home, or rather the nigga fucking go off and get married and come back, y'all reconnect, you know what I'm saying? However, you know what I'm saying? Niggas still keep that name on that list to be like, okay, we've always been friends, whatever, like that. So that nigga always know some shit like that. Like, come on, man, ain't no way in hell like you gonna try to marry my woman or some shit like that if I die. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how the shit go. That's just boyfriend number 2, the next man up. That's just how that game get played out. Shit, you fucking you with her, and you and the man end up dying off, and best friend always been there. You know, feel free to step into that man's spot. I mean, it just be like that. I mean, for a man that hold on all that time, because I mean, we ain't had that much opportunity, especially the way we get knocked off now. It's too much competition for a man, period. So at that rate, it's like, man, ain't no way in hell. Dude don't want Michael B. Jordan or Bruce B. Jordan. Michael, MJ, the GOAT, nobody. Shit. I mean, nobody want none of that. Hell no. Shit, man. And hell no. It's the easiest shit. Jody ain't the greatest of all time, but everybody know about Jody, goddammit. And Jody ain't no friend. You talking about you got a friend named Jody. Fuck you talking about what does he do? And why is he over here spending up time while I'm so, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I ain't at the crib? Like, man, hell no, man. And see, niggas just be, yeah, it's like, man, hell no. You don't do that with no family member, no friend, no none of that. That's just out of respect for the person that you with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just don't even get in no shit like that, or try to involve other people into no shit like that. Cause it's like, if we got a relationship with each other, hey, all that bestie time that you and that nigga, or man, I don't even care if it's a damn female. Shit, I mean, it's the same fucking way. Ain't no fucking difference. In this world, you can't even decipher. You know what I'm saying? She's spending more time with the girls or spending more time with the dudes. I mean, it's worse now because the girls are more into each other doing stuff like they gonna look at you at the end of the day when you find out there's some stuff going on. It's like they gonna look at you like, okay, like that's the thing of the day. Like, what's the problem? Like no, I didn't even sign up for that now. So you and your homeboy, I guess y'all was doing the same shit since you're doing that with your homegirls. Like, man, don't even want to go through that, start thinking of shit like that. That's too stressful. And even thinking about going through some shit like that at the end of the day. Like, you come home with your old lady telling you about a friend or whatever coming into town and shit like that. Oh yeah, you know, I have a friend and such. Yeah. Like, oh, remember I told you about such? Yeah, you know, nigga ain't really paying no attention about that shit until it really come to play that you got to really meet this nigga. And Michael B. Jordan come knocking at the damn door. And nigga be so bad, like, nigga, I ain't even dressed up for this shit. Like, what the fuck you need to get dressed for? Don't make competition. I want this nigga showing up. Like, man, hell no. That's the only shit I threw in that shit about with him. It's like, ain't nobody know that him and Lauren London was, I mean, ain't nobody know about that. I mean, about them being friends. So it's like, okay, yeah, that's cool to help out a friend that's, you know, she going through that. But it's like, he said, yeah, he was cool with Nip. I mean, that's cool. But I'm just saying on the outside, and I mean, I really know, I ain't in their business like that. But I mean, maybe they were. But I mean, this just goes to the topic of what happened last week with Steve Harvey said, can't no men be friends with no women. So if that's the case, like my girl's telling me that, you know, Nip, you know, was friends with, you know, You know, I mean, so it could be, you know, everybody got their own type of situation they deal with their relationship. If I come in, you know, I got homegirls or whatever, and you come in, I know you got dudes as homeboys from how you deal, you know what I'm saying, in the area that you deal in, the area I deal in, it's like, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, that's more understandable. But a regular nigga off the street ain't gonna understand none of that shit. That shit ain't gonna fly. Nigga got too much to lose. And nigga ain't trying to lose a fucking woman. In the streets or in Hollywood, it don't matter. Shit, nigga ain't trying to lose a woman on no course or no path or none of that. It just ain't gonna happen. But yeah, shit, man. What's if a dude go ahead and tell you some shit like even if your homeboy, wants you to come over to a homegirl house or shit like that. I mean, a nigga will always use the female as a wingman or some shit like that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, come over to my homegirl house. You know, she throwing such and such. Nigga gonna be like, oh, okay, your homegirl house. Oh, you ain't. A nigga always be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And if not, if he ain't fucking with the homegirl, he gonna put himself next in line to try to fuck with it. It's like, damn. And then next thing, like, oh, well, I knew she got some homegirls. So it's like, the only reason for me to bring my niggas around if my homegirl got her homegirls around. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that shit make up. So it's like everybody courting, no matter how it go. Even how you even meet with being friends. Motherfuckers court in the beginning. Like it's some kind of fucking way that a male and a female becomes friends. Somebody was courting somebody. And something just didn't change out the way it ended out or whatever. Shit just switch courses. So I mean, with becoming friends with dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, shit easy. Like a nigga playing basketball or some shit like that, or doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga ain't got no problem fucking making friends with another dude, but we court each other totally separate fucking ways. Now a dude courting a female to be a friend, it's usually as a referral or some shit like that, or just a date that went wrong, that just ended up, or you know what I'm saying, some shit that just really didn't take off the way it was supposed to take off. So it's like, you know, it's kind of hard to try to put one corner on and say that 99.9% of all men are like that. But I mean, shit's a lot of dudes in this world. So shit, that 0.9 is a lot of millions. A lot of millions of dudes out there who apply by keeping it straight up with a girl. And like I say, it could be for certain reasons. I mean, either they're not attracted to them, that's my wingman, that's, you know, that's a family friend, or, you know what I'm saying? It's just different stuff. It's just different stuff. You just don't, it's the integrity into the person, whoever that person is, however that person carries themselves. Some people just don't have no morals, and they just don't care. Could be a family friend, next to kin, they don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's why niggas always watch out and think that, because it's savagery out here. And shit, the moment you tell me, you going on, yeah, me and Bruce B. Jordan, he gonna take me on a cruise. Like, how does nigga get some money? Like, what the fuck? Now, Michael B. Jordan was taking your old lady out on a cruise, you be like, man, oh hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck no. It's the same thing with Bruce B. Jordan. Shit, ain't nowhere in the fucking world I'm gonna let you take my old lady out overseas and shit like that. And on a friend's trip, like, no, hell no, we're not gonna do that. Fuck no. What you fuck you talking about? I'm gonna be on that boat trip. God damn it. Call me Cuban Gooding Jr. I'm all on that boat trip. Even in that dumbass movie, that nigga went through hell to try to get to a woman and shit. Went through some bullshit. Like, man, ain't nobody trying to lose their woman or lose a woman they courting. Just like a nigga courted a girl from the beginning from trying to be a friend and just never was able to fucking get through that damn door. But still was there knocking. Like, come on, man. Niggas are like that. I mean, it's easy to believe that, but it's niggas that like I said, it's different situations why niggas have girls as friends. Different attraction, different things. People like different shit. But for a man, a man ain't going for that. And that's what I was coming back talking about as from a man perspective. Like, a man gonna always say that shit. On their behalf, they say, yeah, men and women can be friends, but shit, like I said, let your old lady come to the door talking about this thing your friend, and like, where the fuck he come from? And why is he your friend today? What the fuck am I here for? This nigga pitching in on the bills or something? Like, you don't need no shoulder to lean on. The fuck? A shoulder to lean on with this nigga here, we in a huddle. The fuck you mean? It ain't happening. Get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, We'll see you at the wedding reception. That's next time I should see your ass. Shit, you'll be giving her away because her daddy won't be doing it. That's the last. That's the next time I better see your motherfucking ass. Hey man, hell no, man, we ain't doing that. Man, not in here. As men, shoot, man. As men, shoot, man. We like conquerors. Like, ain't man, like it's just like saying, like, even with picking your baby mama or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like once you have a baby mama or some shit like that, you don't want no other nigga being your baby mama fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to share your baby mama with another nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just not the shit that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to prevent that shit at all means. And it be on a woman to fucking do that shit to try to get back at the nigga about some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? A nigga may talk shit or whatever, or, you know, it's in a situation where niggas really didn't try to fucking get the woman like that. But at the end of the day, like a real man, like, no, like, fuck no. If you go have my child, like, you gonna have to make something happen. Something. Shit, like, I don't know. Some people got different shit about seeing it. Like I say, some could be a mistake. And I mean, I see how they could try to fucking hit the Heisman on the motherfucking female about that shit, but man, a nigga don't want shit. Okay. A nigga have 2 or 3 other baby mamas. But you better not hit not one of them motherfuckers until he done with them. Shoot. You a nigga want fucking with him. No, well, shit, you that's no fly zone, homie. You better check in with me before you hit that. Like, damn, cuz I thought you ain't. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I ain't see her older baby in 10 years. But you better come and check me. Like, damn. And shit, even your homeboy be trying to slide up on your people. So it's like, that's why niggas always be like that. Ain't no friend zone, ain't none of that shit. No, a female could be like that on a nigga ass, that friend zone shit, because they control the pussy. If they give that shit up, I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't rape your motherfucking ass, so it ain't even nothing like that. So it's like, y'all control the whole situation from point A to Z. Y'all control the whole situation on how the narrative of it's gonna go. Y'all narrate the whole story. This dude ain't gonna do nothing unless you giving him some kind of, you keep dropping some breadcrumbs all the way to the gingerbread house. And all he gonna do is be that wolf and follow that shit all the way there. And you just keep on feeding him till you get to the sweet house and start eating your house down. Your fault for leading the nigga ass on all the way through the forest for years and years. with breadcrumbs. Nigga think he had a chance. Always think he got a fucking chance. You gotta watch out, man. Yo, these motherfuckers. Oh man, yeah. We in an age of people got mental health problems. You know what I'm saying? These dudes that, like, it could stem from fucking high school or fucking middle school or elementary school or some shit like that. Where you meet a person that old as an adult and maybe they become, that's mainly how some shit really happens where a woman is like, oh, and they, oh, I know you from such, and, they politely just, keep it nice with a dude, but shit, a dude don't fucking, and you don't know his previous life or what the hell he did, or besides you knowing that, yeah, I remember him being a creep back in there. He didn't do a thing, but yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? And you meet him as an adult, and it's like, yeah, you be nice to a person like that, and then they try to befriend you because they know you since back then. So now you're friends in the future. And it's like, yeah, this person know you because he knew you back in high school or some shit like that. Females drop them breadcrumbs like that, trying to be nice. It's kind of, it's kind of bad because females kind of try to change from being nasty to niggas, like, to what nigga, oh, fuck you, bitch, all that stupid shit how it used to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like females try to change that shit around. I've seen that. But niggas just, that's why it's like, man, hell no, man. I don't trust none of that shit, man. Fuck no. That nigga's a creep. Because they get the fuck from my old lady. I ain't nowhere in hell. And then when, you know what I'm saying, when a nigga, when it's that relationship and the girl get, maybe find out she has old, old man or whatever, dude ain't gonna never try to enter or come back into their life like that and talk to them as in, oh, wish, yeah, maybe I can call you sometime or something, just to say that. And if she offered a number, not saying that she got an old man, just being nice, as in, yeah, that was an old high school friend or something like that. Boom, man, already thinking, okay, I got the number, I'm taking this home. She ain't say she had a man. If she had a man, she would have never gave me the number. So that already kick his foot. That kick his foot at the front door to be able to knock. You know what I'm saying? So now he calling you. Apparently you ain't gonna call him. You just gave the nigga the number. But he always gonna call you first or text you or some crazy shit. Depending on how crazy he is how far he contact you after that fucking number could be exchanged. So not being exchanged, because 9 times out of 10 the woman ain't exchanging. Oh, let me get your number too. Nah, fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even like that. So once he start calling whatever like that, and it's like she not telling him, oh, I got an old man, and the phone ringing, now you around your old man. Oh, who is that? Oh, just a friend from such and such, or I don't know, because you ain't got the phone locked in. You call, you pick it up in front of him. Oh, hey, what's going on? So you find out, and that's in front of your old man. So it's like, depending on what kind of nigga you got, you know what I'm saying? Apparently, if she giving her number out like that, nigga shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even that much pressure like that. So for a female, just being nice and got an old man and no old man like that, and just trying to keep it cordial. A nigga got an agenda. That's why his ass is gonna fucking call. He has an agenda. Ain't nowhere in hell that he gonna sit there and try to call and call you the same day, 2 days, 3 days later, like even a week later. Like, what is your intent to even fucking keep in contact with the female after you done met up with her, after you ain't seen her in like 5 to 10 damn years? What's your intention to even be contact, want to be in touch with my old lady? She don't even be in touch with you, nigga. The hell you got going on? But you let that shit ride, and the man sit back and in the background, and that man has his intentions, But the woman don't. None of that. Didn't tell you that she has an old man or none of that. Come around the full circle when a nigga find out that she has an old man or whatever, then it's like, I'm already invested. So I can sit this out and try to figure out how deep their relationship is. And that nigga sit there and play that role as in he has seniority over the nigga that she with now because he knew you since high school. But that nigga y'all don't know each other like that. But this nigga in his head, I say, mental health shit going on. In his head, this nigga gonna think that. So you can't tell a nigga nothing like that, or you can't fight against nothing like that. It's just some shit that it's a tough situation. That's why for a man, ain't no way in hell you gonna have friends or none of that shit or be hanging at none of that extra time when I mean, I'm cool with that. Y'all come over to the house. Hey, him and his old, hey, yeah. Where's his lady at? Bring her, you know what I'm saying? We do it, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. But if he's single still, then guess what? You just like the females. Like if they still single, let them, hey, guess what? You don't need to partner up and Batman and Robin with their ass no more. That shit is for us now. All that extra friendship, yeah, we do that as a group thing. Tell them to bring their people and your people meet with my people, we all do lunch. That's just how the shit go. Ain't no damn you taking off and going to do lunch with Bruce B. Jordan or Michael B. Jordan. The shit ain't gonna fucking happen. Ain't flying around here. So I don't know how these niggas gonna feel about it. Wait on. Boy, I tell you. We're gonna continue to go on. Give me a quick second. I gotta pull this next thing up right quick. You know, head to this break right quick. Yo. Be right back. Get back.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't got nothing like for real. Y'all motherfuckers don't fight. You know what I'm saying? You go on your motherfucking phone and watch other motherfuckers fight. So you ain't got no stripes, nigga. On my life shit. On my life shit. Cup in my hands, swerving with no license. On my life shit. On my life shit. 30 on me writing shotgun, that's my sidekick. On my life shit. On my shit. Others as I might, like a light switch. On my life shit. On my life shit. If I hit a layup, baby, mama might get hit. On me and not on my mama. I'm the one that be in this drama. Every day I'm the problem solving. Sitting same with 2 revolvers, 32. Ripping the job on, bringing up South night, I'm a fuck somebody daughter. She just started, but I'm the author. Mesmerized grandfather. She died to stalker. It's new sheriff in town. Texas Ranger Walker. Do what Chuck Norris taught ya. None Chuck the nuts of imposters. Get the bitch on my roster. Send it home with the pasta. That's my life. Not in the vein of Christ. On my life, you can't put a price. Price is never precise. I'ma back up my advice like the ass on a motorbike. I'ma snatch your wife with the who way that can ride. On my life shit, on my life shit. Cup in my hand, swerving with no license. On my life shit, on my life shit. 30 on me writing shots, that's my sidekick. On my life shit, on my life shit. Others as I might, like a light switch. On my life shit, on my life shit. If I hit a layup, baby, mama might get hit. Niggas be talking that jive, trying to stop me in my stride, but it be all about pride. But I decided to keep these enemies straight by my side. Too many times and too many lies, you keep looking me in the eyes. Don't be surprised when you're in the minds and not the bull, but you're the sky. On my life shit, gotta watch these niggas, they trifling. They take the cake, but let's cool it with no ice in. We family, but I gotta see when I open. These niggas creeping, I peep shit by scoping. That's all my life. Niggas be back as I'm nice. Reverse osmosis, spit up by twice. H2O with a knife. 1031 when I'm in sight. I'm gonna straight at your windpipe. If you cut you out until your ends are right. I'll visit you all tonight. On my life shit. On my life shit. Cup in my hand, swerving with no license. On my life shit. On my life shit. 30 on me writing shots, that's my sidekick. On my life shit. On my life shit. Others as I might, like a light switch. On my life shit. On my life shit. If I hit a layup, baby, mama might get hit.
Yeah. We back in this thing. All right. All right, back where we were. Back as we were. So, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next subjects and next topics, which pertain to the same thing. With his friends and lovers and brothers and sisters and cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas get been fucked over with that shit for ages. That's why that shit go back into a nigga past. There's plenty of niggas out there who probably tell you that, oh man, bitch told me that was her cousin. Next thing I know, man, she pregnant from the nigga. Like, nigga, they weren't cousins. Nigga, your ass was just the nigga that was left out with nothing. You was the man left out. Nigga, the shit, you got tricked. Why she got dick? Shit, goddamn, shit, man. That nigga real territorial about shit like that. Ain't no one here. You hanging out with your cousin doing all that. I mean, that's a dude and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in these days and age, you can't even with a female shit. I don't care. Shit, that's your cousin. Oh, what's she doing? Oh, y'all going where? Oh, why? Why you going? Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Unless she married or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just different situations, how that shit go. How your ass will be let loose as far as you can run off from the yard with that damn chain on your neck. You goddamn remember, you can't stray away too far from goddamn home. Now, if you want to cut that motherfucker off and run loose, then shit, do your fucking thing, goddamn it. Just your ass, guess what? You ain't gonna become scratching back up at my goddamn door with your chain goddamn pop. You ain't coming back in this motherfucker. Hell no. And if you run that motherfucker and that's your house, guess what? I'm not gonna be back at that motherfucker when you return. Shit, it's just the same way. Shit, man. Like, you gotta treat people the same way how you expect to be treated. Like, if your old lady feels some type of way about you having some females as friends, whatever, you just gonna have to work around that and cooperate with what best fits for your situation. Cause shit, if you defending them more than her, you know what I'm saying, then she gonna look at you, oh, you fuck. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, the relationship might not even last for you to even be going through this, to be put, you know what I'm saying, put your friends off. I mean, shit just happens that way. But at the end of the day, it's just up to you to for your friends to respect that about you, to know that you're just a loyal person like that. Just as much as I'm loyal to you, I got to be loyal to this person I'm in a relationship with. My relationship is totally different with how I deal with you. So I have to show this person the total utmost respect in how I treat this person in a relationship. Our friendship would never have the same as what a relationship has. Because you can go fuck a dude and I don't fucking care. If she go fuck a dude, then we got some fucking problems. So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with a dude. Like, I'm not gonna let no nigga come around here and fuck up my situation or whatever. Like, oh, we homies in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, well, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take off or whatever like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Me and my old lady need some time or whatever. And this nigga ain't got nowhere to go or some shit like that. It's like, man, no. Like, don't even put me in no situation where I gotta fucking come and fucking let who knows who the fuck I'ma hold arms off the edge of the goddamn Grand Canyon. And I gotta choose because I'm about both are slipping. I only got enough to hold two of my hands with one arm, and I got both of y'all on one arm, and I gotta make a decision. Like, don't put me in that situation where I gotta choose between my homeboy, my homegirl, or my lover, or, you know what I'm saying? Don't make me out of that shit, because then everybody gonna be fighting over some bullshit, and it's never gonna be resolved. And then it's like, you try to mend that after you don't be with the person later on with your friends, and then, oh, I told you, you know what I'm saying, depending on what type of friends or what gender it is, they gonna feel some type of way or come at you some type of way or feel some type of way of you know, mending that relationship back again. Because, like, if you did that before or you stuck, you know what I'm saying, it's just that you got to see them, okay, or respect that. You know what I'm saying? Just getting their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I mean, if you around a friend that's single their whole fucking life, well, I mean, yeah, that's just a friend that's just in a portion of your life. You need to leave that shit in that portion of your damn life. That's just it. You don't take that friend and move on from being single friend to I got a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? And that's still single friend. Like, it's always gonna be a problem, whether man or female, because even with your homeboy, like, it's like, okay, I met you with this nigga, you know, y'all was hanging out and you hollered at me with him in the car, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he was there the whole time, so, you know, so he knows our, but yeah, now you need to separate, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I met you with this dude, but yeah, now it's time for you to separate. That's how female gonna be. That's how it was done with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. Ain't no way in the world female gonna allow another dude, you know, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I met both of y'all together, but guess what? I'm not fucking both of y'all. So your homeboy, all that shit, whatever y'all had going on between, if you want to get in between, you know what I'm saying, he can't be third party, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and you got to make that decision. Now, if that's a female and you sitting there like meeting the girl with your homegirl or whatever, man, it's kind of a different thing. But behind the doors or whatever like that, yeah, they could be ace boon cool and all that shit, met and all that shit at the same time, female, girl power, all that shit. But at the same time, your lady gonna be like, yeah, okay, whatever relationship y'all had before, like, I don't want this bitch over here every day, or you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't gonna rock like that. Like, shit just ain't gonna rock like that. If you as a man, you shouldn't let your niggas or your homegirls or whatever the fuck get in between once you have a solidarity with one person. That's just loyalty. And if you friends with these people, they should know how loyal you are. Because ain't no way in hell you can just get into a relationship with someone and treat that same shit like a fucking friendship. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, you still trying to hold on to something while you defending this motherfucker more than, yeah, I know they were there and shit like that, but that person should respect or whatever. I ain't trying to, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I don't know, it's different. If you married, then yeah, you need to back the fuck off, like, totally, and just be invited in. You need to go, like I said, go be the same person and go get yourself on the same level that your friend have. If y'all friends like that, y'all supposed to elevate together and push each other to get to that next level. You don't leave your friends back single. You know what I'm saying? If that's how it is. If y'all ace boon coons like that, then y'all, hey, guess what? I got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, it moves just like that, because I want you in my life just how we move forward like that. So you got to have somebody in your, you know what I'm saying, so we could be all cordial how we move along if it's like that. But yeah, if that person's single, man, female, man, they ass get cut, just get cut off, and you move to the next level. After that, I mean, finding new friends and stuff like that, that's only like a couple something. Like, you meet other couples from there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, oh, that's my homeboy, my homegirl. Like, where are they people? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, ain't no third wheel around here. It's just not gonna happen. And yeah, it's tough. I mean, I've been through it. We all been through it, but it's like sometimes you just got to make a choice on what's better in your situation, to where present, I'm dealing with this now, and in the future, this is where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see yourself going that way or whatever, you need to let your friends know that, hey, and make an understanding of solidarity, instead of motherfuckers back here thinking like, oh, I just know they done did something. Oh, look how friendly they are when they drunk, and like, what the hell? Like, yeah, we don't have no solid relationship of trust. The circle ain't trusted for, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where that shit come from? Like, just like with a dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, everybody got drunk or twisted or whatever, and and you know, y'all buddy and hanging, and he picking you up, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like hold on, they gonna be like, man, hold on, wait a minute. Picking up my old man, them cheerleading days is over with. You tossing my fucking girl up in there and shit like that. Nigga, put her goddamn down. Don't disrespect me at my house. Yeah, I ain't friends like that no more. Shit. She ain't wearing no, she ain't in the cheerleading squad. Y'all ain't friends like that no more. She did a stretch like that. She did shit. I ain't did that to her. Shit. Fuck you think you gonna do that in front of me? In front of my face? Yeah, this nigga about to get tossed up out of here. Just like you try to do whatever that damn booze is. Them damn chilly fucking booze, tossing my girl up in there. Y'all was friends in college. Y'all was friends in college? Oh, y'all graduated? Oh, guess what? That means you went to the next level. You left that shit back in college. That's what it is. She graduated to the next level, which where was me, and I am he. And that's it. It ain't no we. So, you know what I'm saying? You better shit, I'm pretty sure y'all was like a sorority, motherfucker. You got a gang of girlfriends. Shit, the fuck? Keep your eyes off this one. She ain't at the top of the goddamn pyramid no more. Take her down. Shit. Fuck. And we ain't playing like that, man. Shit, not about mine. Shit, hell no. Shit, man. These niggas are sneakier than a motherfucker. Man, I wouldn't, man. Hell no. Yeah, it's situations where shit, man. Motherfuckers, man, all type of shit, man. Motherfuckers lie on you, niggas steal from you. If a nigga lie or steal, and you know that as your friend, you know that nigga lied or steal in some situation or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you got a friend that lied or steal, that's the people that you always got to look at and be like, okay, yeah, the characteristics of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's cool when they lie. Well, I don't know about stealing for me. I don't know niggas stealing for me unless you fucking hit a nigga in his jaw. Why ain't, you know what I'm saying? Why that nigga ain't paying attention? That's the only steal I want you to do for me, goddamn. I don't want no goddamn nigga. Like I say, you better be stealing this nigga. You better be hitting this nigga in the jaw. That's the only steal. Or you play for Pittsburgh. That's the only stealers that goddamn that I deal with. So if a nigga steal or a nigga fucking lie. And if it's different if you lie for a nigga in court or the police or you know what I'm saying, that's different. You know what I'm saying? You know what a fucking lie is. You know what I'm saying? Lying to motherfuckers to keep your people out. That nigga kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? In our book. You know what I'm saying? The nigga kept it 100 in our book, goddammit. If a nigga lied to the police and shit, yeah, he kept it 100. But if you sit there and constantly see this nigga lying to his baby mama, lying to you, the same niggas that you roll around with, lying to them, you know what I'm saying? And niggas in the street catching this, like, yeah, nah, fuck no. No. That's the frame of a fuck nigga. I can't fuck with those. Lies on top of lies and lies that ain't got nothing to do with trying to help your niggas on the rise, like get a nigga out of a situation, like that's why niggas should lie. Niggas shouldn't be lying about, like, nigga, if you fucking cheating on your bitch, then goddamn it, you need to be telling her motherfucking ass, hey, check this out, man. I'm going to get some pussy tonight, and you know what I'm saying. If you don't keep, if you can't be no nigga so hunted out in the goddamn street all the fucking time and saying you hunting such, and you can't keep it real with the bitch that you fucking. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can get plenty of pussy out there like that or whatever the situation is, like, I can't even fuck with no bitch that even look at me to see that I'm some type of flaw ass nigga or do some shit like that. Like, ain't like I couldn't even I couldn't even picture myself sleeping with a female who would do some shit like that. So let's know, like, her dealing with a nigga laying in the bed with a nigga who ain't keeping the shit like I don't know. That's just some shit I can't even fucking fathom. But at the same time, you as my nigga, I see you doing shit like that with your baby mama, with your wife, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? With the person that you supposed to be keeping that shit loyal to before you keeping that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get me more loyalty than you giving your bitch. There's something wrong about that shit. I got a fucking problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't need you to be loyal to me first. You need to be loyal to your woman. Because you signed up for some shit that apparently that's an agreement that y'all have. What me and you have between each other, we can't do together. You know what I'm saying? So you need to settle with that and get that straight. Then, you know what I'm saying? We collaborate out here in these streets on what the fuck we have to do. But yeah, I can't be around with it. You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga, it's a different situation. If a nigga lied to his female to actually better the situation, that's a totally different situation now. I'm gonna lie for my nigga and tell his old lady, yeah, no, you know, I'm gonna do the whoop, the whoop, the wop, the wop. You know what I'm saying? Give her whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how a nigga's supposed to do. If a nigga lies to his old lady in front of you and you caught up into that, it's like, okay, you better be doing the same thing if you sit there to see him to do that to that person that you already know that he's supposed to be loyal to. Now, like I'm saying, if it's a situation where that man has to not let her know, but it's gonna better the situation, but she needs not to know, yes, that's a totally different thing. That's a totally different situation. Just like it's a different type of snitching. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker snitch, like, okay, either you don't snitch and go get the motherfuckers yourself, or you snitch because you want to get the motherfuckers caught. You know what I'm saying? It's like two different type of scenarios of snitching of how it go. And then the shit that bars in the middle, as in, you bet not do none of those. You know what I'm saying? You bet not do none of those. But it's like, there's so many tables of the draw about it when you're dealing with talking about having a relationship with somebody as a friend and dealing with talking about having a relationship, different things like that. You know, you have to dedicate, you got to dedicate your time, all your money, your situations, you know, whatever have you. You got to dedicate all that stuff to. You got to dedicate all that stuff to, you know, to that person. Like I said, if that's a true friend that you're trying to introduce to your significant, your significant, well then, you know, that conversation and that meeting should be mutual, and y'all should be good and further on with the relationship. And whatever goes on is like, yeah, I know we supposed to go to the game, dog, but man, she want that nigga should already fucking pick up and already know that already. Like, yeah, nah, you know, man, go ahead and handle your business. You know what I'm saying? We good. You know what I'm saying? That's just how a man's supposed to do it. Now, with a female, it's like, with you having a man or a husband or something like that, like it 9 times out of 10, like a female really not gonna sit out there and go ahead and start hanging out or doing special times with a friend that's a dude or something like that when she married. Now, boyfriend and she's still courting and still moving and shaking and moving, like that's a different thing. Because yeah, a female gonna look at it like this, like, I'm still dating, I'm still courting, I'm still trying to, you know, same way how I do would, you know, until it's the sex part comes around. It's a little bit different than most. Some females don't care and keep sticking and moving, but the majority of how it is, once you hit or whatever, you commit to a totally different thing. So once you do that with that person, it's a different commitment that y'all living on. So you trying to defend your friend? Do y'all have a commitment like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he hit you with, you know what I'm saying, that you committed to him like how you supposed to be committed to me? Like, did he hit it first? Well, that's why this nigga still around. Like that's just niggas can't sleep at night thinking about some shit like that. Waking you up in the middle of the night, bitch, you're fucking him. Wake up. Like, what the hell? This nigga crazy. And when you start seeing sites like that of a nigga doing like all that jealousy bullshit, now let's get to the next level of this shit. Spot a fuck nigga. You got a nigga jealous like that, man. Always on your ass. All that shit. What you trying to say? What the shit going? Oh, he all on me. He must be doing something himself. That's not true all the way like that. Cause it's a lot of niggas who really just high strung like that, and just damn it, he putting all his energy into the negativity to making it out of a positive to feel that he's right by, you know, could be allegations, could be feelings, could be previous shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna just once you start to see that shit, like, yeah, bro, like, it's time for you to start reconsidering. Like, it's some other shit out here. I don't like when females get so dealt with a dude like that and feel like, you know, the females are the nurturers. So, you know, they gonna keep it loyal, keep it 100 quicker than the dude gonna keep that shit. So at the same time, the dude gonna sit there and run off with it like, hey, like, we together or whatever. I don't wanna, you know, we together or whatever. I'm gonna lock this down or whatever, such and such. A nigga gonna change all that shit. He gonna be good for his 90 days, sweet, Mr. Charming, romantic, super fantastic, cape on, hitting the fucking end on all his damn fucking hoes that's calling his phone while he with you and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And once he gets you and y'all committing to some shit, especially if you hold a nigga out without the pussy and he been courting your motherfucking ass for them 90 goddamn days. You know what I'm saying? He done put truffles on the dick and everything. He done tried to be number one stunner for you. Everything. Voila, finally hit it. Boom. Okay. After that, you know what I'm saying? Depends on how it was for a nigga who starstruck on the pussy. You know what I'm saying? How you spot these fuck niggas out. For a nigga that's starstruck over the pussy, you know what I'm saying? A nigga gonna be like telling his homeboys and shit that, man, man, I got a new boo, and like he already locking shit down when 9 times out of 10, the girl that fucking put that shit on the nigga like that, she know what the fuck she doing. So you not knowing what you getting your ass into, your ass just steady just screwing yourself into the wood. Just telling all these niggas all your business and this, that, and third. Niggas gonna find out, want to hear out their own information about the female. You know what I'm saying? Get their own little stats about it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to get all their information about it. At the same time, oh shit, boom. Oh, that's who we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to know who, you know what I'm saying? Who got this nigga nose wide open around the hood. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna do that and try to find that out. So nigga behind your back, these niggas already talking about what the fuck you got or what you dealing with or who you with or you know what I'm saying? Like the shit just go down like that. Next thing you know, these niggas plotting on your girl and shit like that. Cool. This nigga in his head, as crazy or however he is, he gonna think the same thing. But you saying this, you're booing all this other shit and boosting all this other shit and showing out in front of these niggas. But at the same time, like, oh, I wish these niggas would try me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't even away, man. Hell no. For one, I ain't, you don't discuss none of that shit. Like, that's what a lot of niggas do with that old locker room talk bullshit. Who you fucked or who you fucking and all that bullshit. Like, that's all that locker room talk. Like, nah, man, y'all niggas pillow talk bursting fucking females. Like, I think, yeah, I don't even know female. I think pillow talk come. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think pillow talk come from dudes, ain't it? Yeah, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like, dudes will go ahead and speak like that between they niggas and be telling them how, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you stressing the female out about who dick you sucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, oh man, I heard some crazy ass stories how niggas be thinking they woman fucking cheat. It's like it's like, bro, it's like psycho. Like, this shit is like, this shit ain't even fucking like some like some real shit. Like, man, you dealing with a nigga who psycho like that. Call 1-800, knock this nigga ass out. We will have the National Guard over there. Yeah, we'll say that it's a white baby being tortured, and we will send Amber Alert straight to this nigga's house and say this is where the baby's located. Yeah, ain't no way in hell, man. Ain't no way in hell, man. It's all that, you know, a nigga be crazy, abusive, all that shit like that. You need to know what nigga you fucking with. If you got a nigga like that, or in a situation where you have a best friend that's a man, and you know what I'm saying, he everywhere with you, you better meet this nigga with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It better be day one. You know what I'm saying? Day one. You know what I'm saying? It better be that way. And okay, I'm gonna break your ass in and know that this is my day one, and you know what I'm saying? It's him, or it ain't none of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how y'all gotta keep it like that. And that nigga nigga kick the fuck rocks. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta accept that. You know what the fuck you want in your life. You know you control it. You got the fucking pussy. So it's just however that go. You know what I'm saying? You choose whatever the fuck type of nigga. If you got a friend before that, if the nigga that you bringing in your life can't understand or however that going, y'all that tight, then it's the ball is in the female court. But a nigga can't do nothing like that with the female. They'll get down with it, like, to a certain extent. But on their end, it's like, man, I ain't even taking this nigga serious. So whatever. And when they get down to that point, yeah, a female gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna make sure this bitch is out of the situation if we get serious like that. Like, it's just competition between a woman. They just need to look at to know, okay, that's your friend, huh? Now I need, you know what I'm saying? I either have a source to go to, or I know who my competition is. That's just how they just gonna size that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Same way with a fucking dude. We gonna fucking size them up the same fucking way. And it's like, it's stressful for dudes sit there and waking you up in the middle of the night. Bitch, your phone ringing. Your shit buzzing. Shit is notifications and shit. Who the fuck buzzing your phone at this time in the middle of the night? Man, look here. There's some clown ass niggas out there, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was a nigga that got caught up in that shit one fucking time, but I wasn't wrong. And I wasn't wrong with it happened because he was fucking my bitch. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't wrong with it happened. But damn, we both trying to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nigga. You done woke shit. Apparently she knocked the fuck out. I'm tired of hearing this fucking phone buzz off the damn nightstand on the floor. And we got wood floors in the house. That shit buzzed for a whole fucking hour. I'm like, man, what? I woke up by my shit. Like, man, what the fuck? Mad thinking it's my shit. Like, who the fuck? Hello? Yeah, it's no, nigga. The fuck you doing? Call. Then it's like, bitch, get up. Hey, talk to this nigga. Shit, like what the fuck? Got this nigga calling you like this. What the fuck y'all got going on? Yeah, then that's a situation you deal with some shit like that. And that's when shit really is like that. Other than that, like, if a nigga stressing you out and shit like that, for one, your old lady phone don't need to be, unless she's a nurse, a doctor, I mean, some shit like that, was she always on page? I mean, like, the fuck? I mean, I don't know whatever her excuse is for her phone to be ringing in between. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can understand. Like I was dating dancers, so it's just come with the territory. What you expect for it, you know what I'm saying? But it's certain shit like your shit can't be buzzing off the fucking meter, and your shit better be like cut the fuck off of some shit like that when your ass come home. Like that's just the respect. That shit shouldn't be on, cut, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't none of that. When your ass up, man, cut that shit off. You know, that's your business. And I always get them a phone. Hey, this is my, hey, I'm calling you on this phone that I'm giving you. That shit, that your business phone, when you come to the, man, cut that shit off. You can cut the phone off I gave it to you too, because you're home. Or leave that on, because you get that to your family members. And that's it. That's the only motherfucker should be calling that phone. People, your emergency motherfuckers on that phone. That's it. Like, man, ain't no way in hell a dude gonna sit there and live with that. You know what I'm saying? Or a female shouldn't even deal with that, with a nigga being jealous and nasty like that. I mean, we guys, I mean, we do it. I mean, I can't sit here and bash niggas and say we don't do it, but it's just different situations, different scenarios. If you just fucking a hoe, I mean, and the pussy just so good, and you just steadily trying to shake the shit out of her every time. Bitch, get it right. I'm tired of you fucking around.
I don't want to leave.
Right. You trying to shake the truth out the hoe. Stop it. Please. I don't want to hurt you. Don't hurt me. Like, man, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, man, hey, that crotch be something else, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I got sugar, man. We all got sugar struck, god damn it. We all got hit by that lightning. Shit, boy. Boy, is that sugar on my tongue? Shit. That sugar got you sprung. Boy, I'm telling you, man, it happened to the best of us. It happens to the worst of us. And when it happens to the worst of us, you gonna have that fuck nigga at your door like Myron from goddamn Players Club. Diamond, just let me in. Just let me in. You gonna have the nigga at your door following you home from work. All type of crazy shit. That's type of niggas that being friends with niggas like that and not telling them that you got a boyfriend, they ass get led on like that, and that type of crazy ass nigga come around and be knocking at your door. Hey, what the story? My girl telling me she had a nigga, a nigga that I'm like, man, you had to know this nigga. Ain't no way in hell a nigga can get your phone number, find out where you live at.
The same school. That's it. But
okay.
I didn't know him.
Went to the school, same school, but didn't know him.
I don't even know what grade he was in or what class. He wasn't in any of my classes.
Basically, the story. I want to talk about her story, but thank you. The same type of shit. A nigga from high school you didn't really fuck with like that, but that creepy ass nigga remember. But he remembered your motherfucking ass. He remembered that sugar and was trying to put it back on his tongue, or trying to get it on his tongue. Every time you pass by, he probably was trying to lick and sniff, sniff the air of your hair when it passed by. Oh, fucking creepy! You probably have some pictures of your ass.
Oh my gosh! Please no,
bruh. Now check out this story. The nigga find out, like, meets it later on as an adult. Come back to meet each other in public, whatever in public. Okay. How does he get your phone number? Did you get a nigga your phone number? She's like, no, I never gave him my phone number. He was calling me. I had to tell him, like, you know, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you know? That's kind of crazy. You got my phone number. So
I kept asking him who gave it to him, and he wouldn't tell me.
yeah. So how the fuck he end up at your house then? After that, after you said,
I was at a nearby store with my mother, and it looks like he probably followed me home.
yeah. What year was this? 90? Shit, ain't nowhere in hell a nigga following you.
I was in high school.
So that's some old creepy shit.
We didn't have a vehicle, so we walked.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was somebody you met after. It was after high school.
No, before. No,
So-
I mean, while I was in high school. I think I was a freshman.
So he showed up to your door licking ice cream.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of freaky, creepy shit is that. You don't tell a nigga your phone number. You don't tell him where you stay at. But he knock on your door one day
Night.
at nighttime with a cone and ice cream scoop.
No, it's awesome.
Soft serve. Oh my God. Even worse. So he ain't licking. He actually put this whole mouth over the shit. That damn near lips of his rim hitting the cone top.
Luckily, the guy I was dating at the time was at my house. And he was just as surprised as me, but he was pissed.
Yeah. The fuck? That nigga would have ate that ice cream worse than what the fuck he was eating that ice cream. What kind of goofy shit is that? Nigga, man, that's like I said, I wouldn't even did that. I would have had the police call. We ain't even gonna go through this right now. We need to stop this nigga in the future, make this shit to the past. Cause he pretty sure he probably turned out to be a rapist or something or a pedophile. He started early in his career. How the fuck you start off in your career being that creepy? That shit only turns the fuck up. Your creepiness don't turn down. You know what I'm saying? You start creeping women out like that early in your life, and you talking about, yeah, we're friends.
No, we weren't friends. I don't know you. I don't even know your name.
So what he told your old man? What he told your old man? We're friends.
He didn't really speak to him.
Oh, so you just go come here eating ice cream? You gonna just ignore me standing here? I'm yelling at you. You just and looking at her, bitch. You see, you see all this brawn back here. The fuck you mean? Man, he ain't speak to me. Fuck, you better be running. The fuck you mean at the screen door looking at eat soft serve.
Well, that was the last visit I got. The first and last.
Yeah. The creepiness only continues.
Well, he's I don't know. I don't know if he moved or changed schools, but I was never bothered again. Hopefully he doesn't do that to anybody else.
Shit. He probably wouldn't have killed himself after that situation. Just
Oh my God.
motherfuckers got mental health, man.
It was a Spanish dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's sad how you could think back in times in school where it's like,
I got so many bad stories like that with
Yeah.
Spanish dudes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Spanish guys.
some
Like,
crazy motherfuckers, you'd be like, damn, what the fuck are they now?
no, like you remember the story about me being in Walmart?
Oh yeah.
I was looking at pencils in the pencil aisle
You grab
at
your ass.
Walmart, and some Spanish guy like spots me and walks past me, grabs my behind, walks a little distance off, then turns around like if it's some kind of compliment, man.
Did he at least say me though?
He didn't say a word.
But they say andale,
He didn't
andale
say
after he
a
ran
word.
off.
He just looked at me like he just did the most wonderful thing in the world. I said, security! Man, he ran out the store so
Man,
fast.
come on. He thought you was Spanish, man. You know, that's
I don't
they
care
do
if
that
I
to each
was
other.
Spanish. I don't know you. Don't
They
touch
fresh
me.
like that. They
Don't touch me. I
well,
don't know you.
guess what? You better not go to no Spanish country. Because apparently apparently that's what the fuck they do. And for him to look back at you to look like did you like the grip? He waiting on a response. Like, what the fuck? You like security, like, oh shit. Fuck is wrong with her? Shit, I'm trying to fucking show her my I work, mama.
No.
I built 6 houses, mama.
You know what? That reminds me of another story. This is a
Shit.
stereotype, but this happened for real. I was at a red light with an acquaintance of mine, and a small little car with about like 12 Mexicans in it was stopped next to me,
12 amigos.
and one of them tried to talk to me, and it wasn't even the one that was driving.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, she and I looked at each other. We didn't say a word. We just bust out laughing. Oh my god.
Okay, so if you got a fucking what the fuck is going on? Hold on.
I don't know how they all fit in there.
Mm-hmm. Yo,
my bad, bro. What's good? I thought you was off the shit, but I know it's a little late.
shit, hell no. I be on till 12 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, god damn, nigga.
Yeah, shit, I be just getting warmed up right now.
Oh, okay. Shit, man. I wasn't doing some shit. Man. Did y'all, when y'all talk about the little thing earlier, I heard Siri got put for the topic for the night.
Yeah,
Y'all heard of
I was waiting on somebody, but his internet down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, his internet down, so it is it is what it is. So yeah, man. Yeah, I was in here talking about that. I was in here talking about that situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm so deep off it to but about situation talking about that shit. But I was telling her, I was telling my old lady, like, you know what I'm saying, like ain't no way in hell, like a dude, like I don't care if a nigga Michael B. Jordan or Bruce B. Jordan, a nigga ain't gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, unless you come into the situation as into you meeting your boyfriend or whatever, you better be let meeting at the same time with that nigga. If that's your best friend or whatever, you better be making that shit clear that okay, this my dog and he gonna be here, whatever. And if that nigga can't get down with it, that nigga need to kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, you know, once a person dedicate themselves to a relationship, then that friend, if that's a real friend, they need to fucking realize, like, hey, this, you know, I need to give respect and give them their space or whatever, and just know that, you know, I'm here for them, but I'm not gonna interfere with, you know, with what my friend got going on. You know what I'm saying? A nigga just back out of that shit and just leave that shit alone. So what I was saying, basically, if you find out that your old lady been always talking about some she got a best friend and you ain't never met the nigga, no shit like that, and always talked about the nigga like since childhood, And he like it's like, oh, okay, cool. You always heard about the nigga. Like shit, after 10 years or whatever, or 5 to 10 years of the relationship with the female, you don't care about nothing about it. If you ain't never met the nigga, that shit don't even fucking phase you. But when you finally find out the nigga who he is, he come out looking like Michael B. Jordan.
Hey, I think that topic came about, man. I know I was listening to. I think it was like the Breakfast Club. I think or something I was listening to. They was talking about. I think Steve Harvey.
Yeah, by Steve. Right. We'll say about because I did it last week, but I was going on the next part about the. Yeah. I was going on the next level, as in from a man's perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you allow your old lady to have a, you know what I'm saying, a nigga like Michael B. Jordan be her friend? Because I'm looking at the shit with Nipsey, and I'm like, Lauren London. I'm like, I didn't know they was friends.
Yeah, I didn't know, but I see somebody made a comment on your page that said there was a movie together.
Yeah, they in a movie together, but the nigga got her back into acting. They're friends.
Oh, but they was supposed to be friends when Nipsey was alive.
Yes. And what I'm saying is, who the fuck knew that they was friends during Nipsey being alive?
Why are we supposed to know that? That's none of our business.
It ain't none of our business. That's what I'm saying. At the same time, that's what I'm saying. If you, from a man perspective, okay, fine. Nipsey is a different type of nigga. You said that he already had a girl, had a home girl for a friend like that. So when you come in a situation like that, yeah, it's cool. If you got homeboys, then you should know I got, homegirls is whatever. That's just how that is. But if you got a friend, like, I ain't talking about specifically on Michael B. Jordan type shit. I'm just saying that, like, who the fuck knew that shit? Didn't nobody know that they were friends until after the nigga dead. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody know that. All I'm saying is that from a man's side, if your girl got a homeboy that just, just say just on some other shit that you looking like, damn, this my competition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga ain't gonna sit there. You know what I'm saying? Nigga
might look different, like, oh damn, this nigga friend all the time, but he, you know what I'm saying, nigga probably like some old weight room nigga or some shit.
Right.
Oh,
Right. It's like, bro, ain't no man, hell no. What the fuck you with me for then? If this nigga look like goddamn you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I was in the middle of talking to her about, you know what I'm saying? She talking about some our dudes, she met a dude or whatever, and ended up a dude that knew her in high school or some shit like that, and he ended up finding out her phone number and where she stayed at and shit like that, and ended up showing up to her house. So I'm like, okay,
yeah, when it announced like that,
yeah. Eating ice cream. Licking ice cream cone, soft serve. I said, man. I said, luckily, yo, the nigga that you was with was at the house at the time, because at the same time, it's like a nigga show up to my old lady house, and I'm at the house of my old lady, and some nigga show up to the door, knocking on the door, licking ice cream and shit like that. What the fuck about to go on around here? Hey, what the fuck he coming over here?
Man, yeah, I don't know how that would have went with me, but that shit done crazy.
Right, I'm like, bro, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Like, it's like, no, ain't no way in hell. Like, I ain't gonna allow my old, because my old lady, she got a lot of dudes as friends. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't get to none of that shit, because, I dated dancers, shit like that. I'm not that type of, I'm like George Floyd. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of guy. Shit. I wouldn't. So,
Wrong for that, man. Shit. I
I was explaining to her, like, not everybody is like that. Like, niggas be ready to be put a foot in nigga ass about, you know, ain't nobody playing about that shit about their old lady.
Yeah, I mean, and to me, I mean, when you heard like the answers from like, cause they, you know, of course, they had people call in, you know, comment on it, you know. I mean, it's basically half and half, you know. Some dudes basically like, nah, they wouldn't allow that. Some chicks was like, and some dudes like, they don't see nothing wrong with it. But it's mainly like, the chicks was like, it's okay. The dudes was like, you know, like just a typical man, you know, be like, nah, I don't think it's cool. Cause I mean, Envy, he thought it was cool. Charlamagne thought it went. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, everybody get the differences right there, but that shit is kind of, it's a lust thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, they always, when I was young, you know, older dudes always said, you put a man and a woman in the same room, you know what I'm saying? Something most likely bound to happen sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's just an old school saying. You know what I'm saying?
What you think about that? What you think? Can men and women be friends?
I mean, I think they could be friends.
Damn.
And then it's like a 50-50. I'm gonna put it this way. The reason I say that, it depends the history. Now, if you've been down with this chick from let's say elementary, yeah, any kind of name. Let's say you know her from elementary, from middle school to high school. Now, don't get me wrong. Between all those years, I mean, when y'all do get, you know, older and teenagers and stuff, I mean, of course, you know what I'm saying? Some of them do. Some men, I mean, some friends do end up having sex, but maybe not be like together.
Okay.
Like they don't have sex in the past, but now it's just always a friend thing. It was in the room together and not together no more. But the downside on that, now, when one of them ready to get settled down or ready to get in a relationship with somebody else and be for real, one of them might get jealous, but you're supposed to be friends. So where the jealousy coming from, we just friends. So it's kind of like it's kind of hard to say, you know what I'm saying? I mean, truth being, no, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, you can, I mean, I don't mean to like contradict myself, but it's kind of hard to say, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't got no, you know, only girlfriends I got is my goddamn wife and my kids and shit. Like I don't got no friends I call like personally. Like I think most people who got that, they don't really be in relationships like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most people who like that, they're not really in like solid relationships or like being steady with nobody.
So just like you said, if you know that they were together as friends or whatever, maybe they did have sex or what, you know.
Right.
Now, before you get married, and this nigga still in the picture, and she was to tell you, would you be okay with that? And you just find this out right before y'all getting married. Y'all putting everything on the table.
On the table. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm in love with her and I love her, like my wife, yeah, of course, man. I gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? If you find out, you know what I'm saying, in the future that something was still going on, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, of course, then it's like, you know, that's like a divorce, but shit. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. That's like was one of the craziest subjects. Like, do you keep that nigga in y'all marriage life? Nah, man. Hell no. Hell no. Nah, I mean, what I mean by that, shit, nigga, we have like maybe a family that you can come through.
See, I told you. I said same shit. I said, yeah, you better come with your people.
That he might know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But just to be coming specifically for my
Mm-hmm.
Now, on the other side of that, if he's in a steady relationship and if he's married too, you know what I'm saying, then I might consider them to come through, but it'll be like a double date thing. Right. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. Yes. I said if we friends, we gotta elevate together. If I'm getting married, that means you following up right behind so we can be a couple together and keep this. Yeah. But nah, if you still a bachelor out there, a whole bachelor out there, and then you talking about I want to go to lunch together. Nah.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you know what I'm saying. I'm like, bro,
yeah.
I
if there ain't a relationship too, it's understandable because then he gotta be committed to his party and they gotta work that out at the same time too. So I feel a little more relaxed on that part. But
my girl say
be a whole bachelor now.
my girl say, what if he used to be married but now he divorced?
Well, it's still the same thing. He's not with nobody.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, man.
Wow.
That's different, bro. That's different. That's different. Cause you now
divorced, right?
Yes.
He divorced and he was in the marriage.
Yes, but you hung out, but y'all hung out as a couple together with him with you know what I'm saying? And now
I'm saying with him and his divorced wife.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Now that him and his wife divorced and he felt like, oh, we can still do the same thing, we really can't because now it's mixed, you know, it's like mixed feelings. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't got, I mean, if you bring a friend or somebody, like, yeah, cool, but not just you by yourself.
But would you take it upon yourself to try to help? As in, okay, that's my you know, that's my wife's friend, and you know, he's like family basically. He's down. Maybe we can help him.
I mean, the reality of that, man. The only thing you could do is basically, to me, the reality of that, you can just give him advice. That's it. I mean, physically, like show him what, tell him what to do. I mean, I'll just give him advice.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Would you be involved into you know what I'm saying? You know your wife got to, but would you be like, man, cut that nigga off, or would you be involved in it?
I mean, just for me, me personally, I probably would. I probably just give him a little advice. That's about it. Being a man advice on a relationship. But other than that, you know, going far as, you know, trying to tell her how to make his move. Nah, I just give him advice on getting counseling, getting this, you know, helping yourself out like that. But how to come about approaching somebody because y'all broke up, y'all get better. Nah, none of that shit I can tell him because I don't know how he feel.
Yeah.
All I can tell him is gonna be, you know, help yourself first. Cause that's why they say what's wrong with a lot of us, man. You gotta find true love in yourself. A lot of people just don't love themselves.
What if you were never romantic?
You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just a true statement, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta love yourself before you love anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And then that could make you that make you love, you know, real love. You know what I'm saying? From that, but some shit, nah, man. That, like I said, that was like one of the craziest topics last week. And the crazy part about it though, Steve Harvey always doing this fucking bullshit. This nigga always coming up with some shit every now and then to keep himself out of the picture. Yep. I wanted this nigga go to trigger. You gotta be like, let me just throw something out there and get this shit off my back right now.
Yeah, back the fuck back. That's exactly what he do every time. Every time.
It's just like the other nigga who was giving everybody advice. They're right here fucking the people.
Yeah.
What his name? Telling you how you should be to your wife, you should commit to your woman, and all this shit.
Yeah.
This nigga out here a whole whore.
Bruh.
Nigga out here being a whole whore. Talk about you trying to give people advice.
But that's just human nature, though.
Advice both ways.
That's human nature, though. That's human nature, bro.
Yeah.
It's like to put yourself on a platform to preach that, to be strictly about that. Like, yeah, like what's that? Derek Jackson, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's
his name.
I didn't know about the nigga till I heard he cheated. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know who the fuck.
Nah, man. You know, if you know how that little shit scrolling down on Facebook, you scroll at me, I always have a little topic. Driving in this car and shit, talking shit. Nah, stop about me.
Bro.
It's talking cash shit.
The reason why, I've seen that, but every time I seen shit, when I see shit like this, like, bro, I thought about that, like when I was feeling bitter as a man and being,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought about doing that shit back when I first got an Instagram in 2010. It's like, no, at the same time, you got to keep a straight head life. Like, you can't be out here trying to represent for the females, just, you know what I'm saying, and talking shit to the men, like, and be,
man.
you know what I'm saying, like that. No, bro. Yeah, you can't. You got to keep it all the way 100, all the way clean, and we are human.
Right.
So for you to sit there, like, and put all your beliefs or feel like you got let down by finding out this nigga was fucking around,
Right.
like.
But my thing, man, you see all the shit we talking about. I just feel like as a black man, bro, we always, it's like we gotta be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Even though we far from it, but it's like that's what society expects from us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because the reason I say that because bitch, they always got, you know, the cracking like the on top, and bro, just going around seeing them, like, especially Orlando, man. I don't know what the fuck on the devil, but they got a lot of mixed racial goddamn relationships. It's like white and black world over there, boy.
Nigga, that's over here. Cause when I got here, I'm like, damn, I didn't know black people and white people dated each other like that. Bro, like black and white. You know, down there we got mixture Spanish, you know what I'm saying? But these are actually black and white people together. I couldn't believe that shit. Yeah. That's why I had to invite G up here. I'm like, boy, you be in heaven up here, boy. And it's like,
that nigga out anyway. I ain't seen him on in a minute.
No, he's supposed to be on, but you know, the internet out down there.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. Oh,
Yeah. My shit was out till damn about 7 o'clock, man. I wasn't gonna be on live, but
so came back.
Yeah,
I gotta admit, well, they be all right, man. The other night they fucked us for about 4 hours. No, it wasn't even that long. It was probably about 3 hours, about 2.5 hours, man.
Damn.
And it really fucked us because on a good thing, we can probably use our phone for the fucking hotspot. And we can still watch our Fire Stick if we want. We just can't watch the cable because we got a cable and the Fire Stick. My wife want to get rid of that shit.
Damn.
I don't want to get rid of it sports be like right around the corner and the Fire Stick show them. Like I got the channel for the shit, but it freezes too fucking much.
Oh, okay.
I can't take a chance like that.
What you watch? You be watching the whole game?
Man, nigga, I get that fucking what you call that? I don't get the shit. I don't know if you still a tickets this shit for a minute with all the games. What
the Red Zone.
Yeah, that's what I watch now.
Yeah, that's
no, you used to have a ticket. Though.
Yeah. I used to have a ticket, but I watch Red Zone now because I do fantasy. So
that's all I watch. It's better than me.
Mm-hmm. But they had that. Remember they had that on the ticket back then. They still have it till today. They still got it till today. It's two of them. Yeah, it's
direct TV.
Yeah, it's two of them. They got the ticket still exists. They still got their they got their own. They the ones who started that. Red Zone took that idea from them.
Oh, it's ain't the same thing, but Red Zone took the idea from them. I got you.
Yeah,
and
Red Zone strictly just went for what they already had as a feature.
Well, that 2019, yo, boy, shit. I was loving that shit, bro. Every time I turn on, bitch, my team about to score.
Oh man.
We're balling.
Oh man, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Yeah, see, you man. Yeah, that last shit don't even count for y'all because y'all was hurt.
Ball party now, I'm talking cash shit at the half. I said, God damn, I'm talking shit like a mother.
Nigga, I just knew you would.
Wear my little money from the blanket. All I know, I'm drinking and smoking. I'm thinking, goddamn, this can't be for real. I'm like, what the fuck going on here, man?
Yeah, I think
these niggas laying down. When I seen Kansas City score that first time and then right back again, I said, oh, this don't look good.
Yeah.
But they fucked us, dog. Cause we supposed to score, dog. That last possession, they fucked us over, man.
Jimmy Garoppolo fucked y'all over. That's what fucked that. Yeah,
but I think it was bad. I think it was just a bad call. two. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, they were running the fuck out the ball the whole goddamn time.
Yeah, they were.
So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck they want to pass now.
I think
You know what I'm
they only passed like I think 15 times that game though.
Yeah, they was killing them with the run, man. That's how you shit. That's the only way you beat Kansas City.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got to tie the defense out. You got to run
Right.
the ball, tie the defense out. That's the only way you can beat them.
Right.
You can't beat them no other way. If you ain't got no running back, you ain't beating Kansas City, man.
You got to keep Patrick Mahomes' ass on that bench. Jesus.
Goddamn, what you call it, beefed up that night.
Both.
That was a good pick there, man. Yeah, man. For y'all to come about. No, I'm saying for Tampa Bay. That nigga, what his name from Jackson, from Jaguars? And I forgot that nigga name was.
The Jaguars.
What the fuck? Yeah, he used to be the running back. Now he on. Now he
Fournette. Yeah.
Yeah, Fournette. He the one with balling, man.
Oh hell yeah, you already know. Shit.
Yeah, Fournette had that shit. Goddamn it. I said, damn, that nigga. I said, shit. He didn't play like that none that year either.
Bro, man.
He wasn't running like that. That nigga running his ass off, bro.
Bro, he was running like that during the year. He
It didn't look like it to me, bro.
He a type of running back that need to get 20 carries, bro. If he don't get 20 carries, he ain't gonna be able to do his thing. He was getting 10 to 15 carries, like you know what I'm saying, like throughout the season. Some games he got like 2 carries. Some games he got 10 carries. Like it was a whole bunch of. But
But I watched a bunch of that game, dog, and that nigga was not running that ball like that. He was getting the carries, but he wasn't moving. I'm saying, like, how he played in the Super Bowl.
Bro, that game that they lost to New Orleans down when they got blowed out to New Orleans in Tampa, all the running backs did a total of like 5 rushes. The whole game, a total of like 5 rushes.
I think that's because they tried some different shit with New Orleans, and I'm gonna tell you, bitch, because I remember I bet with Tampa, and New Orleans was the underdogs for that game. They had Tampa to fucking basically beat New Orleans' ass, and they went the opposite way.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that happened, man. Because because the numbers was all on fucking Tampa. Because I remember, man, when I was at the boogie, all the niggas was putting money down on Tampa, man. I'm like, they like, yo, man, Tampa gonna kill this shit, man.
Yeah, because they had Antonio Brown this time around.
Right, and man, I said, you gotta be fucked, man. They stuck the shit out there. I said, God,
yeah,
I might just lost all my money. Jesus, man. I said, boy, look here. Oh man, I said, God damn it, bro. Never again, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they sure did, boy.
They did when you don't bet with them, the bitches blowing people out. Man, them bitches, they tough, boy.
Yeah.
The moment you don't bet with them bitches winning.
That's how that shit be. That's how that shit be.
You don't bet.
That's how that shit be. You don't be playing FanDuel?
Nah, I tried it. Last year I tried it a little bit, but I ain't really good at that shit, so I just I left it alone, man. I be playing this fucking bookie shit, dog. I'm addicted to this shit, but I ain't gonna lie.
What is that? Points?
Yeah, you know the little sports shit, man. All the games, man, because I got the local.
Oh, you talking about picking all the games in the
Yeah, man.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
No, that type of shit I be on right now. Yeah, like now I'm looking at my scores and shit, man.
You doing basketball? You doing basketball?
Yeah, I do basketball, hockey, and baseball.
Oh shit! Oh, you really into that?
Yeah, man. I've been doing it for a while now, dog. Like beginner shit, man. Yeah. I mean, shit. I made good money on it, man. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If you look like a beginner April, shit, I definitely beginner April, man. Beginner March is beginner April.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know a few niggas.
Like, last 2 weeks of April, they got me good. I ain't winning shit, man.
Damn.
You don't really be putting no money down. Like you can put $100 down on like 1 or 2 teams, then pay out some money sometime, but not really that much. But what I do is what they call parlays. You feel me? So you might pick 6, you might pick 16, 17s. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But with parlays, you don't really win a lot if you're not really a good like parlay picker. You know what I'm saying? If you can't really pick them teams like that, it's kind of hard though, man. The people who win the most, honestly, is the people who pick teams like at the most, and they might drop $1,000 or $500 down, and that should bring back like $2,500 or $3,000. You feel me? But you gotta be, you gotta be able to lose that. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas do it, man. You got motherfuckers be man shit. I'm telling you. I remember I was there one day. The nigga said he lost $1,000 5 days in a row. The nigga said he said, I said, God damn, bitch, I would have stopped there too.
He trying to hit big.
Yeah.
He trying to hit big.
But you know, when they play like that, they killing them. They already in their pockets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they coming back like that.
I was watching that damn Andy Ruiz fight and Chris Arreola fight on Saturday night, and I'm looking at the line on that shit. How it was like if Chris Arreola would have won and shit like that, motherfuckers, if they would have went and put all down on that shit, they would have got like $5,000. But Andy Ruiz was like so highly favored. It was like if you put your money on Chris Arreola, it was like shit, man.
Yeah, the underdog.
Yeah, you would have won. You would have won. Yeah,
you win more money.
Yeah, but it was so far. It was like the numbers were so far in between. Like
basically, like when you want Floyd Mayweather fight, you know what I'm saying? The shit be so high, but almost everybody in Atlanta gonna bet with Floyd, and then you got the people that gonna bet with the underdog, feeling like Floyd gonna lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was just talking about that shit down on the radio station. Well, saying something that he was talking about on one of them that saying that he'll never. The reason why he won't fight him because supposedly he was gonna fight, and then I heard the fight got canceled. He was gonna fight in Miami. But I think that's Tyson fighting in Miami. Tyson fighting in Miami. He was supposed to fight some nigga that want to fight him, but they saying like the nigga ain't really showing up to fight no nigga like Floyd Mayweather. And plus Floyd was like, the nigga said at a fight, I think he said he might make 10 to 11 million or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But by him producing the fight, the nigga said he made 25 to 30. That nigga said, so why would I want to go back and fight? And I'm making double of what I'm making fight. That's the shit. That nigga about a goddamn $6.
Well, you know he about to fight Miami in June.
Huh?
He about to fight at the Hard Rock Stadium in June.
Yeah, I think that fight got canceled. That's what I'm saying.
No. What you mean? They already signed the paperwork last week.
Oh, okay. I thought he said he because
when was this?
people reported that was the day they were just talking about that shit.
Oh, because I know as of last week, they had been talking about it for so long, but they had already, as of last week, they signed the paperwork as in. So how do you cancel it after you sign the paperwork? How do you cancel the contract?
I don't know, man. I don't know if that was something they had on the radio. So I don't know if it's the facts or what, but
no, I'm trying to figure out, can you cancel a contract? Is that possible?
Well, I mean, you probably can shit. That's just like you said, you just are you backing out the fight? I mean,
no,
I don't know.
No.
But the nigga tell him, like I said, what he was saying, by him promoting fights, well, maybe he promoting that fight. You sure he's fighting?
No.
I think he's promoting that fight.
No, man. He's fighting Jake. He's fighting Logan Paul.
That's the nigga they were talking about. Like, they were like, what Logan Paul did the fight, like Floyd Mayweather. Like, he ain't showed nothing to fight off.
Yeah, they've been talking about that, but it's already been been written already, because they've been talking about that for like over a year. It ain't just signed out of nowhere. They've been talking about that for over a year, but as of last week, they signed the contracts. That's why I'm like, how you talk about something for a year, and they ever since Nate Robinson got knocked out by Jake Paul, his brother Logan Paul would want to fight Floyd Mayweather at that fight, and he just been on his ass ever since then.
Right.
So they finally, signed the paperwork like last week. That's why I'm like, how did they build all this shit up to a year and finally sign the paperwork, and then the next week they cut it like.
And I don't think that was nothing. I don't think, that wasn't nothing old. That was what it is. That was Monday.
That's why I'm like, how do they rip up contracts like 3 days later? Like, I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life.
I'm gonna look it up. I could have sworn it was on, because they got they record that shit, so you can go online and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? They shows and shit. They record them from
Well, they were just on First Take, I think either Friday or Thursday, and on Undisputed, they was on both of those talking about the fight, about how they signed the contract. So I'm pretty
maybe I heard it wrong, dog. I might be relating the wrong guy.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if they really like Thursday, Friday signed a contract, and on Monday they just throw it off. Like, I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that. I'm like, I ain't never heard of nobody doing that, but I want to know if they actually do that, because they hype that shit up for a long time. That's crazy.
Right.
Like, for them to just.
But yeah, he was saying, because the nigga was saying he don't want, the reason why he don't want to fight no more, because he making like double off promoting fight, like his own like fight shit. Like that nigga said he making like twice the money off that.
That's negotiation though. But once you sign a contract on sign, and this is what you signed for, you agreed with this certain amount of money. They say they signed that. So how you go back into something that you signed, that's a whole court legal deal that you got to go through.
Well, I don't even know how that go with like their contracts and shit. So I mean, I can't really speak on that, but like I said, I'm trying to see if I can go back to the because I think my wife got the app. We can go back to the show.
Yeah.
When they be talking about that shit.
Let me see. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's all. I'm just trying to figure. Hold on, somebody else. The hell. Yeah, but shit, man. They yeah, and Floyd Mayweather was like, you know what I'm saying? That's all he want to do now. He just want to fight exhibition matches, like shit like that. He don't want to do professional fight no more.
Huh?
Floyd Mayweather, he say that's all he want to do now. He just want to do little exhibition celebrity match type stuff. He said he don't want to buy. That's the only money he gonna get from now on.
Right. That's what. Oh, you see it when he said that.
No, I'm saying like he that's what he said. Like, he ain't gonna fight no real fights no more. That's all he gonna do is take celebrity fights.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What he was saying, I thought the nigga was saying like the promote fights. And they were asking him, the nigga basically supposed to retire, man. They were asking nigga coming back to fight or something. That's the shit I had got from the Breakfast Club this morning.
No, I'm reading right here. It says ex-NFL superstar Chad Ochocinco has signed a deal to fight. In the exhibition boxing match on the Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul undercard. The very first fight of his career. Yeah, that's what they talk about. Yeah, it's still on. Just Ochocinco signed on.
Yeah, I remember I was just talking about that nigga the other day when I was how that nigga making power moves. Yeah, I told her I be hearing like a good investor. He make man. What you call it down there got him fucked up?
They talking about they trying to square Chad up against Brandon Marshall.
I don't know. He want that heat, boy. Shit. I don't know. Shit. Brandon Marshall kind of tall too, eh?
Yeah. He's
Chad was the receiver too. Chad look. I don't know. Chad, how tall is Chad Ocho?
Yeah. Chad 6'2".
Oh, okay. So he got out of him too.
Brandon Marshall 6'4", 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, he tall. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But they on the same podcast together, so you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of, I mean, if Chad signed up for it, you know what I'm saying? It's like that don't make no sense because they on the same podcast together, and Chad already know that Brandon was always talking about how he wanna fight Deontay Wilder. So yeah, so it's like how you signing up? Okay, so why you don't fight Brandon then? He want to fight Deontay Wilder. He think that and they been on the show, you know, on the podcast, argue with each other. Man, please, you will not whoop Deontay Wilder. Like Chad was saying that to him. So how you go out and try to sign up to box somebody when Brandon Marshall was the one who really be in the gym training with fucking Evander Holyfield? Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Him and Tyson still for the fight too, ain't it? Or that fight got called off?
They trying to find somebody for Evander. Evander's supposed to be fighting somebody. It ain't gonna be Tyson though.
Yeah, Evander. I don't think he had a Tyson, man.
Evander been fighting like his last. It's been within the last 10 years. So you know what I'm saying? Like Evander still got it.
That nigga still fighting.
Not as a part. Probably about 5 years ago. But Evander still, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like fighting on a professional level still, like up to 5 years ago. So
oh yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
He been trying to get a fight ever since then still. That nigga just don't want to let that shit go.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a lot of motherfuckers, man, jits coming up in that ring, boy. A lot of jits fighting now, man. I'm like, damn, boy, shit. That shit crazy, man. Boxing, I hope boxing get better, man. There ain't been no good boxing in a long time.
It ain't no boxing. It ain't no boxing.
Like this would die.
Yeah.
When I was coming up, man, boxing was like the biggest shit.
Yeah, motherfucker want to.
You know what I'm saying? Tyson fight was like fucking. That was like crazy.
Absolutely.
Even Floyd Mayweather fights, man, shit. Back in the day.
Man, hell no, I was a Pernell Whitaker. Shit.
Who?
Pernell Whitaker. Shit.
Oh, that's what you liked it?
Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was Floyd before Floyd was Floyd.
Well, he was from Detroit somewhere?
No, hell no, man. Damn, I forgot where fucking Pernell Whitaker was from. But he was in the same division as Floyd Mayweather though. You know what I'm saying? They the same like same size, but he was before Floyd Mayweather. You know, he a lot older than him.
No, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I respect Floyd for the simple fact watching the little documentary about him.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that little nigga been fighting for a long fucking. That boy been fighting since he been like 12 or 10 or shit.
Yeah,
that man.
His daddy.
His dad was a fighter.
Yeah.
That nigga been a man shit.
His daddy was bad.
To have an undefeated record, man, is a lot to say. That nigga ain't never he ain't never lost a fight.
No, his dad was bad too, but it's just that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, shit.
I might have seen him fight.
You ain't never seen him. You ain't never seen his dad fight.
I probably did, but just didn't know it was Floyd Mayweather's dad. Because I used to watch a lot of boxing back in the days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My uncle them and shit, but I don't really like I say. Cause that was, you know what? To be honest, man, that's really the only shit I knew was like boxing and shit and wrestling. Cause you know, bitch, I'm half Jamaican, so they was into football, but not like my dad's side of the family was. They were like big football fans. My mom was Hurricanes season ticket holders.
I'm about to say, what you talking about? What you talking about? Football as in soccer?
Nah, football.
Yeah, that's what I thought you might. That's what you talking about.
I ain't know shit about sports, bro, until I was probably about. That's crazy too. I probably about 10. No, I had to be probably like 11 or 12, something like that, dog. So I like really found out about like sports and shit because I wasn't really into no fucking sports.
Yeah. So what you became?
You know what
you became attached with football first over wrestling, or wrestling first over football?
No. I just used to like to watch wrestling, and you know, we used to do that little stupid shit. You know, make the belts. That's what I'm saying. That's all we used to do in the neighborhood. Like, you know Brian. You know Brian.
Yep.
Brian. Remember I told you I grew up with Brian when I was probably about. I've been knowing Brian since I was like a little kid, dog. And that's what we used to do, man. In the backyard.
Well, ain't he younger than you?
Nah, man, Brian like the same age. Brian 40. If Brian should be 43 or 43.
Yeah, you right, because he was older than you right.
Yeah, Brian, matter of fact, Brian probably older than me because I remember that boy. Now we just said, man, I just know he got double promoted. Now I think Brian a year older than me, man. I think Brian was born in '76, bro. Be honest with you. Yeah, because if I ain't mistaken, that nigga was because he was older than me because he had to go from fucking 4th grade to 6th grade. You feel me?
So he went up.
My wife said I was a class behind. I just because of my and I didn't know it. I don't know if I stayed back 1 year when I was in elementary or not. But I was supposed. Maybe that's probably why the reason he jumped ahead of me.
I'm saying, did he jump ahead of you 2 grades or 1 grade?
1 grade. We was both in the 4th grade together, and all that nigga came home like, man, I'm going to middle school next year. I'm like, what?
Damn.
You going to middle school? Out of here. You're like, they double promoted me, but they were doing that to all the kids that was supposed to be like age-wise.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To get them in their right grade at the right age.
Yeah, they did that to me because I failed 4th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to 5th grade the next year and I was only there for like fucking 4 weeks and they put my ass in Lauderhill Middle. They was like, yeah, no, we ain't gonna do this.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying.
It's like,
yeah, man, chill, you know.
I was like Castle Hill. I was like Castle Hill. Shit.
Have you seen any of them niggas, man? Last time I heard about Chris was locked up. I don't know if he got out or not.
Yeah, man. When the last time you was talking about it?
Man, last time I seen Chris, dog, I was staying in Royal Palm, and I moved out of Royal Palm in 2008 or 9.
Oh yeah, you way behind.
Jeez. When last time I seen him had to be around 2007 or something, nigga was like,
whoa.
You know, he was like, oh, I need someone to stay, man.
Oh no. No.
Like, man, I don't know
oh no. Oh no.
I'm like, nah, but I can't, you know, my wife used to go with that shit.
Man, right, yeah, man. Yeah, oh no. No.
So he was like, yeah. You know, he was the white shit.
I know, brother, I know, but yeah. You talking about way long time ago.
That man got fucked up, and they got out there jump out now.
Yeah, everybody's out. Everybody out. Everybody been out.
Oh, everybody out.
Yeah, everybody out. So.
Yeah, I seen Jump. I said, man, Jump is like a damn Puerto Rican.
You know he speaks Spanish.
That's what Casey was telling me. I can't believe that shit.
You didn't know that? Man, bruh. Why you think he got Spanish baby mamas?
You gotta understand this. When I see Jump, Noah Jump and Adrian just growing up, that's just how I remember them. Like, I don't know them like in adult life.
Yeah.
I just know them in childhood life. So it's kind of weird, like when I see him like that. I'm like, Adrian, we cool. Adrian used to stay by me
Yeah.
over in Haitian Town. So
Yeah,
I used to
I
see
would
that,
think I would think you and you know what I'm saying. I would think that you would be more Adrian than know about
Yeah,
Brian
younger than us.
or yeah, Jeff was younger. Yeah, he the younger one then, but he was the
Yeah,
mo-
it was basically me and Brian.
Yeah.
Me and Brian the one who was younger than us. But see what happened? Brian them had moved his middle school year. His mama done moved to Deerfield. That's when we lost connection, like as friends and shit. But me and Brian was tight as fuck in elementary school as friends.
Mm.
You know, man, that nigga, I'd be to that nigga house shit all the time in the summer. Because they had a big ass backyard. They used to have a pool, but the pool was fucked up. And they never got it fixed. That shit was green water, you know, nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they had like a basketball court and shit in the back. So that's, you know, they had like not a basketball court, but like a goal. So that's all we used to do, man. Play basketball, wrestle, and fucking eat mangoes.
Mm-hmm.
That was the summer.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You know, being a kid, man.
Hell yeah.
Kids
They don't do that. The hell no. Hell no.
Making tree houses.
They
You know what I'm
none of
saying? They
that.
don't know nothing
None of
about
that.
shit.
None of that. They won't never know how to work with their hands. You know what I'm saying? Playing with them joysticks and shit. That ain't you ain't gonna never know how to pick up a hammer. No, none of that. Right.
Yeah, that is just, you know, it's a natural thing for, you know, being a kid when you was a young man growing up. Those are things you learn at an early age.
Yeah, we're a lot more innovative.
You know, nowadays, kids got like this, you can't get their ass out of the house.
Hell no, man. I was trying to go to damn fucking White Castle today, man. These damn kids, they don't want to leave the fucking house. I'm like,
oh shit! Oh, you did say it was a grand opening.
Yeah, man. I'm going tomorrow though. Shit, man.
You said with or without it, man.
Hell yeah. I already tried. We tried to get them to go today. They said no, so guess what? When y'all notice we out of here, y'all shit, we on the White Castle bench. Yeah, man.
Yeah, the closest one up here, I think, in Miami.
They ain't got no White Castle down there.
Crazy? Don't they got a White Castle, man?
Man, hell no. Nigga,
I could have sworn that.
this the first one in Florida.
For real?
Yes. Yes. It's the first one in Florida, and it's the biggest White Castle that they got.
Hold on. So what other burgers that look like White Castle?
Crystals.
Hell no, they gotta talk about no damn. This White Castle, man.
They got Castle Burger, but that's in Miami. They got Castle Burger in Miami.
Castle Burger, man.
Yeah, not White Castle.
So what the damn difference? The same fucking burger, a small patty with a bunch of little small onions.
Yeah, but they all knockoffs off of White Castle though. The White Castle is the original. Point blank.
Man.
Crystal burgers taste like that shit tastes like the burgers of the meat is boiled patties put inside some little ass. That shit trash.
That's the one that was on Sunrise. That breakfast was nasty. All that shit.
They closed that?
No, that's a gas station. They knocked down the liquor store. All that shit knocked down.
What?
Gas station.
Oh, they knocked the liquor store down too? What about the pawn shop?
Crown, that whole plaza, that whole area right there. The gas station right there.
The pawn shop too?
Nah, the pawn shop still there. That's where everything going on down.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that's still $70 in the pawn shop right there.
Gotcha.
So where Crown used to be at,
yeah.
Crown and Crystals.
Yeah.
In front of Crown.
Yeah.
That whole area now is a gas station.
What, they put a Wawa there?
Nah, it's like a fucking, I forgot. There's one there, then you got the fucking Marathon across the street, then you got the Shell
across the street, yeah.
And then if you go down west a little more for the new one I'm telling you about, with that, they put a fucking Chevron with a full car wash right there, right before you get to the corner store right there.
Now, you know we ain't got no Chevron up here.
Oh, for real?
Y'all still got Valero down there?
Man, that's where I be getting on the lotto tickets at.
We ain't got no Valero up here. We ain't got no Chevron up here.
Oh wow, I don't know. It might be just because of the area.
It's a regional
They
thing.
go off,
Yeah.
they go off the area, man. You know,
They don't know shit about
You
no.
might have-
They don't know shit about no Valero up here. They like when I say that shit, like Valero. What the fuck is that?
yeah. Shit, I wasn't hitting off a scratch though. They've been hit for $1 million off one of the scratch.
Damn.
I think that you go Oakland Park, the Valero Oakland Park.
Oh man, y'all still got racetrack and shit, right?
Yeah, this Wawa trying to take their ass out of Brooklyn. I knew that.
Yeah, I'm about to say that because I know
They
what.
got a Wawa right down the. They got a Wawa on both sides of Broward now. They got one on Broward and 27 Coast, and then they got one on Broward and fucking 441.
Wow.
A brand new one where that shit used to be nothing but like the field right there, like empty. They built the fucking whole gas station right there.
Well,
Right on 441 in Broward, man. You know, across from, and you know, it was a TD Bank. Yeah, right across from that TD Bank is a fucking Wawa. Yeah, if you go down Broward, if you go down 441 and cross over Broward, that first right there, still right there for 40 Broward, that shit right there, going south.
I'm going south. Where's on the right or the left?
Yeah, on the right hand side.
Okay.
Across from the subway, the Miami Subs.
That's what I'm saying. But niggas says it's ain't it's plazas and shit right there. Like, ain't it something on that corner?
It's plaza, like a Haitian restaurant, all that
shit.
Yeah,
right.
From it though, there's a gap. There's a gap between it though.
Oh, okay. There's
a gap between. That's why I said that shit used to be nothing but a field, like with grass and shit.
Got you.
They built the fucking whole gas station right there.
Damn.
That's what they doing here. There ain't shit down here, man, in Florida that's like not built. No, you take your ass down fucking like Federal and like not Federal, yeah, 6th Truck. If you go down 6th Truck, man, when you cross over, when you get down to the Federal, man, they done built all that shit is high rise. You be like, what the fuck? That shit nice as fuck down there, boy.
Damn.
That shit nice as a bitch, boy. They be crowded like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
I know you. I know you talking.
Coming.
Yeah, I know you talking about
There's
this.
a food truck coming on the 6th Truck right there by the racetrack. Not the racetrack by the hood, the other racetrack down by Andrews. That track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the freight's going.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers going.
Oh yeah,
they got a food.
They was big.
They have a bunch of food trucks coming down. I forgot what day. But they come there and set up. I think it's Tuesday. I ain't sure, but that bitch be crowded, man. That whole downtown area, that shit is like fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know that down well, they call it the art district down there off of fucking off of Sis Trunk going down all the way down to fucking Andrews and shit like that, taking that shit all the way down. Cause when my people was in Regal Trace, I used to fucking walk.
Yeah.
I used to when the Jerk Hut was around. I don't know if the Jerk Hut was still. I mean, not Jerk Hut, but Jerk Machine. When they had a jerk machine over there, I used to always.
They moved that. The jerk machine is over by the damn near by the. I don't know if you know. I think that's. I want to say 3rd Ave. When you're going towards the courthouse, that's where they moved the jerk machine. There's a little corner store in the corner, and there's a jerk machine right there. It's close to the damn courthouse.
Okay.
And that's where they moved the jerk machine at. That shit be packed. All them goddamn courthouse. That's all they. They packed. Just like how they was by the bus terminal.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. That's what you talking about when it was
right when it was by the bus terminal. Yeah. Because we'll sit there and fucking and eat, and then fucking me and Mickey hop on the fucking bus and hit that shit straight down to Miami, straight from the bus terminal, straight from there.
Yeah.
After eating, we'll go. But that shit there, that's all that area there is shit. What do they put to replace that?
Oh, that's all. That was all knocked down.
Knocked down?
They put all like high rises and shit in the area.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all
by
that
the
shit, man. 'Cause they
by the train
they
track,
the bus terminal, so-
by the train tracks and everything.
yeah, that shit was closed for years, man. Cause they were building all over that shit.
Yeah.
It's not but high rises right there.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit that shit different, dog. That shit different, bro.
Yeah, we shot a music video
That's
that
what-
we shot a music video down in that area, like in shit, man. It had to be like 2017. And so all that shit was there. They was working on it around that time. It was all shut down.
Okay.
They was all building shit around there then.
Yeah, all that shit there, man. They done finished with the project now, man.
Mm.
Yeah, they done finished with that shit now. That shit crazy, bro. I was like, God damn. That shit like stupid, boy. Man, it's a money area, dog. For one thing I do know, boy. If you want to stay down there, you got.
Right.
What it is, they bring the young crowd, because that's who giving up the money and shit.
Shit, the people who giving up the money is motherfuckers who don't live here in America, who coming to buy all this shit and use it as a vacation home. Yeah, they usually right. They put they you're right. They got money to put their fucking people into that shit. They youngins into it. But you know what I'm saying? They got the bread for that. For compared to that ain't a lot of money to them. That ain't nothing to them.
Nah, man, that's chump change on people, man.
The lifestyles of what a rapper got to fucking go and do. They got business that they get money like that. They don't have to do nothing.
Hell no. Yeah, but I mean that's a smart way to go though, man. You got to do shit, so you ain't gotta, you let your money work for you. You ain't gotta be out there actually, you just making the moves.
But that's what that's what they trying to replace everybody down there with people who got money that make money for them. Where it's you ain't gonna be able to afford it. Like, bro, like I can't even imagine how expensive rent is down there compared to when I left that motherfucker. Rent ain't even that high up here from when I left from down there.
Right, yeah, that bitch through the roof right now, boy.
Boy,
I ain't gonna lie, that bitch, that shit through the roof. I ain't gonna lie. But on the other, on the flip side, there's a lot more. Cause shit, nigga, Chick-fil-A, nigga, we talking about Chick-fil-A. Nigga, they pay their employees like $16 an hour or better. And these jitty bugs, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, nigga, for a fast food restaurant to make it $16 an hour as a tip, that ain't bad, bro.
No, it ain't. I mean,
that ain't bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't a whole lot of money, but you gotta think about it. See, that's how a lot of those places are too. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of youngsters, and they rent together and shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people still like my daughter, man. They working too. They got their own shit. They work 2 or 3 damn jobs.
Yeah, but they don't. But they not giving them 40 hours though. They don't even give 40 hours a week no more. They don't do that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't do. Yeah, they don't do that. You can get that 16 an hour, but bro, you gonna get what 23 on your check? 23 hours on your check?
I'd rather 16 hours with less time than goddamn $9 an hour with goddamn less time.
Right. You're right about that. That's how they able to hire more people and split it out to okay, you work a 4-hour shift, he working 4, you know what I'm saying? And it make it seem like, okay, I work 4 days, but out of 4 days, it's 4-hour shifts each 4 days. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying? 2 of those days is like.
That's why I say a lot of them, they work maybe 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? They might work that shit, part-time. They might have 2 part-time jobs, make that shit full-time, though.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, all kind of shit. People doing that like out here. A lot of people make money off eats and driving Uber and shit, man. You got money, like That's how they live out here, bro.
It's when they trust me, when they came out with Uber Eats pass, people were skeptical to do Uber because it's like, bitch, don't want to get robbed or no shit like that. But when it comes to you delivering people food with Uber, like that was a whole nother level. Like, man, I deliver the food, but I ain't trying to deliver no people. Fuck that. Shit. Shit, yeah. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Any delivery driver. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't like why would I go try to be a pizza delivery driver when I can be a delivery driver for, you know, different places, and I ain't got to be stuck with dealing with one house of people and dealing with them. I'm my own boss. Like,
sure.
Bro, I heard, man, I hear them motherfuckers be making like, well, at least the Uber people, they be making like $400 a day.
Easy, dog. What was the Cali, man, tell us, man, he like, that's all he do. He said he make a killing, man. I think that bitch said he made like $600 a day or some fucking crazy shit, man.
Bruh. $600 a day, 5 days a week. Man, all a nigga need is that consistently. Nigga don't need no expensive lifestyle, no none of that. Just need that consistent money.
That's all it is. But to be honest with you, dog, I mean, if you making that kind of money every day, dog, that's like consistent money, and you know what I'm saying? It's definitely guaranteed because
right. How could you fall off? How could you fall off when your money consistently coming like that?
And that, what did nigga say? I forgot where he was from, man. Yeah, that's a whole total country now, man. That motherfucker said, man, since he been in America, he been making fucking crazy money.
Yeah.
Driving Uber.
Yeah. Like, what you gonna, if you got your...
And it's not the crazy shit, and it ain't even that expensive.
No, I see that.
That's why the cab people mad, because they done knocked them off.
Why the fuck the cab still in business? Yeah. Bruh.
Yeah, the only way they making money is off, like contracts.
Bro, when I was in Regal Trace, and I was trying to fucking catch a goddamn, I was in Regal Trace staying with my parents, and I was trying to catch a ride down to Miami and shit. Man, the motherfuckers would not fucking come to Sis Trump. They would not come to Sis Trump. Bruh, I had to wait like 8 hours. I had to call them in the daytime, and they would finally come like in the morning, and they would finally come like 6 o'clock. I called them at fucking 9 just to set my appointment up. And after 6 o'clock, they would not come out there and assist Trump. I'm like, bro, y'all place is right there on fucking on Sunrise, and we right here on Sis Trump.
Yep. You know what though? I can't blame them, dog, because they done been fucked up so many times. I know I done jumped out a bunch of them. Man, they don't give a fuck.
That's all they kept complaining about. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck you talking about? Like,
and if it's late night, they want their money up front. Oh, you don't have money? Go. I'm not going. They started getting smarter, because before, man, we'll be coming from the fucking club bitch and the riding the hall there. Oh,
yeah, Nick, yeah. Everybody done hopped down on one of them plenty of times.
You gotta call a cab.
Yeah.
So we just be praying they don't ask for money up front. But if they ask for money up front, what we'll do, we'll get ass. We'll be like, all right, we ain't getting what we have, man. Just in case, you know what I mean? It ain't too much, because you got change? He be like, nah, I ain't got no change, so this we'll get that hell, get to that goddamn area.
Mm-hmm.
One person got, I'm finna go get the money. Bitch, it's over for that. So shit.
Jump out of it, yeah. You led them up to the house that you was going up to?
Huh?
You led them up to the house that you was going up to?
Of course not.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I gotta be the stupidest thing to do.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck no, man. You know, in Royal Park, we had some abandoned goddamn houses.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say I hope it was
Yeah,
a band though, cause damn boy.
Yeah. It was just some fun kid shit. Now, at the same time, people ought to be like, damn, yeah, it sounds like some fun kid shit, but y'all kind of endangered yourself. But bitch, we ain't hurt the cab driver. Like, these motherfuckers be like abusing the cab drivers and shit.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like,
Man, these niggas be trying to rob. They be trying to rob and take the fucking car. Like, what the fuck you doing taking the car?
wow.
Like, bro, is a chop shop jumping like that at these times in the world?
Hey, that little was funny. Check it out. I think it was 2019 or 18. A nigga in Dade, right? Uber driver. Called smooth him up because yeah, man. You know, this is what I do for a living. Yeah, a little too just they try to rob me, but they pulled the gun on me and I took the gun from him. That nigga, they pulled the gun because he took the gun from their ass. And made their ass stand up to the cops because got both of their ass arrested.
Wow.
I said, hey, this is some shit.
Wow.
So yeah, man, I'm trying to have to do my job. And,
it must have one of real guns. It must have one of real guns.
Nah, man, you got people that's about that shit, boy. I'm telling you, you got niggas. I done seen a nigga do that shit. A nigga pulled a pistol out like he tried to rob, man. Shit, that nigga grabbed that pistol.
Put some more John Wick. Put a John Wick on the nigga.
That shit is not happening right now. You got some niggas crazy like that, man. Because see, you got people that ain't really about that shit, so they got a pistol, yeah, but that don't mean this is what they do.
Bruh, I just told my old lady that shit earlier. I said, bruh, if I'm robbing you, you better not grab my pistol, bitch. You gonna make me shoot your motherfucking ass, cause I'm gonna do it. You disrespecting me. Fuck you doing grab my pistol, nigga.
Yeah. Niggas are good, bro.
You didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck neither, nigga.
Man, look, man, I heard a few stories like that, man. Niggas done grab pistols. I remember when I was used to be in a little weight room a little bit back in high school, and young dudes just coming in talking. And dude was like, you remember when they was talking about one of the times, I guess when they went to like some kind of show or whatever, like a concert or whatever. And they say nigga was coming going to the car. Nigga put out a big shotgun on the nigga. So I don't know. They was saying, man, the nigga, he said, man, he ended up taking the gun from that nigga and robbing him. I said, get the fuck out.
No. I'm not gonna be that nigga you took the gun from and robbed. Who? Fuck. No. Where they do that at? What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Hey,
that's some John Wick time. That's some John Wick number 3.
Like I'm saying, a lot of people who do those kind of things, they don't really do that shit. They just doing it because, you know what I'm saying, they listen to the rap music or they following shit. Now, if they done did it a few times to get away with it, they might get used to it.
Right.
You know what
Right.
A lot of them gonna be, they don't be really know it.
Yeah, they ain't really about that. What they already.
You ain't about that life, bro. That's cool. Let me for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta, cause now it's different out here, really.
Yeah.
Now it's like you get money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the fucking shit like back in the day. Like they basically just shit on black people. Like it was hard to like fucking make money. So
yeah.
Now the door basically break it open before you can fucking actually lease yourself and make money. Cause you got niggas out here that ain't gonna like my shit. My little sister got her own got a little business. Shit. They just got another little business. Her husband, baby dad driving he ain't driving. He I guess he rent they got like a truck, a rig.
Yeah.
They're gonna be doing transportation and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So why Baby Blue got robbed in Davey then? Since everybody get money, they robbed this nigga for his chain.
Oh, that's how these niggas getting money. They do a lot of robbing. You niggas robbing, stealing, all kind of shit. I'm saying you gotta listen to what I'm saying. Internet, you got motherfuckers on my little cousin. That nigga got a little YouTube channel. That's all that nigga be doing. He got the nigga a gun crazy little nigga. He got all kind of like machine guns, like he do all kind of stupid shit. He got a lot of followers, and the nigga get paid off that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like, imagine doing that in the 90s. Nigga, you can get paid off of fucking just being stupid and doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how many niggas would have been rich back then?
Right.
Oh my God.
Right. That's what I said. Yeah. And I'm
That's what
like,
saying. It's just a different thing, man. I mean,
yeah.
like your kid, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? My young, you know, they grow up in this environment where they could, you know, they like I said, they can make money. It's out there, jobs and all, bro. It's just if you want to do it. See,
That's
everybody, these kids robbing and doing shit because these niggas just don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? But it's plenty trades and all kind of shit out here, bro, for you to learn and do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just DJs ain't being educated on that shit to do that or got no guidance for somebody to show them that shit. So they out here just doing shit that they hear niggas rap about and do. You know, you got, especially young niggas doing all this fraud shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying, what's the point of busting guns and shooting each other if we got this fraud shit going on?
Man, that's what I'm telling you, dog. It's all in the music, dog. You hear the niggas talking about free band. You know how the niggas rapping, how the niggas talking about all kind of,
Yeah.
you know, doing this, getting away with this, shooting the nigga. Look at the young nigga, what is that? The little nigga who shiesty.
You stupid. You sound like a real old nigga right there. Right. Ain't nobody coming at it. Yeah, ain't nobody want to hang around a nigga that's shiesty. Yeah, ain't nobody want to hang around that's poo that's shiesty. Ain't no, hell no. Keep that nigga that's around from around me.
But it's like them jits, that's what they falling in love with. And who the nigga got a new song to what? Knock your head off. You know, they got a little beat. Knock your head off, shoot you with some shit.
No, we got different music. We
got
got different music up here than y'all got down there. They don't play none of that shit up here. Y'all play that. They don't have, they don't play local artists on the radio up here. They don't do that. So yeah.
Yeah, they play it, man. You know how this shit is.
Right. They don't even have local artists up here who fucking got music that'll make it to the radio. So it's like.
Well, I know one thing right now, 103.5, what they doing, I think is that, what a man down, the 10 o'clock show chick. Right now, like you can put your music, like they doing something where they'll play your music online. What they call it though? What they call that shit, man?
On what station?
Yeah. On the beat, 103.5 the beat.
Who on there now? Cause I done heard of Prince Mark. I done heard Prince Marky D done died.
Yeah, Marky D out of here. But I'm talking about, you know, only thing on 103.5 is basically Breakfast Club. Then you got the chick at 10 o'clock, and then you got the fat nigga, the other nigga, I forgot his name.
Big Lip Bandit back still there?
Huh?
Big Lip Bandit back there?
Yeah, Big Lip on Hot 105 now.
What?
Yeah, him and Shelby hooked up. Remember Shelby used to be on 99 Jam.
Yeah. Jerry Russian, Shelby Russian. That's who. Yeah. I guess he moved to Hot 105.
Yeah, he out there at Hot 105 now. That's where Ricky Smiley at now.
Oh, at Hot 105? Get the fuck out of here.
He took the Tom Jordan shit, man.
Get the fuck out of here. So
what? Tom Jordan retired last year, man. In 2019, Tom Jordan retired.
Finally?
Yeah, and they say they want to give him more money.
Man, nobody want to pay him for that shit. He kept getting bumped out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, they were paying that nigga cash, boy.
Yeah. But he kept getting.
They told him no, so he was out of there.
Yeah, because he kept getting bumped. He kept getting bumped.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like he kept getting bumped up.
Yeah, he kept getting bumped up. Yeah, they kept giving him money every year. That's what I'm saying. And when his contract was up, he asked for more money, and I guess they told him to go. And they know they said that nigga said he was retired.
Yeah, because they like, guess what? We got somebody who old school, who gonna keep it that old school same shit that you did, but you're too old now. We got Ricky Smiley.
Yeah, but supposedly what you call it had got him the job. Steve Harvey.
Who?
He the one basically got him a job at Hot 105.
Oh, okay.
Steve Harvey, like, yeah, that's how he got in. You know, he plugged with Steve Harvey, man.
Yeah.
Joyner, you know, he plugged with all the old school guys.
Right. That's what I said. Like Ricky Smiley is old school, just like Tom Joyner, but Tom Joyner old school just got too fucking old.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's that. I mean, you know, what they call it, new millennium. So I mean, you know, shit just different. Nobody. They had their time. Let's put it
right. Who listened to the radio at Tom Joyner's people age that like at this time?
But you still got. I mean, you still got the book. You got to think about it, man. When we were young, we used to listen to that shit that our parents.
We know that, but okay, but like, damn, our parents are like 60s and 70s.
Yeah, what I'm trying to get at, the reason why I said it's probably dying out like any other music could do, because you got to respect it went through its generations.
Right.
So now your son, I don't know if you. I mean, I don't think Manny grew up listening to no goddamn, young. I don't know if you were listening to no goddamn oldie goldies back then, and Manny would listen to. I'm saying like kids that's young, like they wouldn't listen to that type of music.
That's what I'm saying. Tom Joyner, like his radio level as of today would be 80-year-olds. Like, what 80-year-olds? They're not putting out to the demographic of 80-year-olds today. Like Tom Joyner had to kick. You know what I'm saying? They had to end that shit.
Well,
like
that's basically what That's basically what they try to keep live down there in Palm Beach. So that's how. Basically, how what his name, Steve Harvey. That's how his show is. It's just based off like old theme and old school shit.
Right, and Steve Harvey gonna get bumped the fuck out of there next.
Yeah, cause they play a lot of this shit, man. I don't know, man. They like that nigga.
Right.
And, you know, they got their times when they play all their pop shit, but you shit them all in the morning and in the afternoon, man. They be playing all that old shit.
So Steve Harvey on what?
It's just like I want to stay with. Matter of fact. I ain't even bullshit. The same way Hot 105 do, how they play mainly hip hop and R&B. I mean R&B and like some hip hop.
Yeah.
They don't really. That's how they do on 102. Yeah, 102.3 The Beat out there in Palm Beach.
Right.
Same shit.
Who on 102.3 The Beat?
That's Steve Harvey. The Steve Harvey show.
Oh, okay.
In the morning.
I think I think he was on there when I left. Yeah. Well, it's his 2020.
He used to be 103. He quit. They sold the station and they sold it to a Spanish company, and then brought it back.
Yeah. So,
And then the reason they did that because that's when they went like, worldwide, like
syndicated.
That's what I'm about to say. Because 99 Downs was like that with Ricky Smiley, but now they ain't because Katrina, they just back local now, Palm Beach, Miami, Broward, Dade, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
They was syndicated when Ricky Smiley was over there, and now that they
So Trick and Trina, so Trick and Trina ain't got their show on 99 Jams no more.
Yeah. But they can't get calls from everyone like how.
No. That's local. They're not syndicated. No, hell no.
But it used to be when Ricky Smiley was there. They was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, people all over when Ricky Smiley was there. Man.
No, I'm talking about Trick and Trina.
No, there's not. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying when Ricky Smiley was there, I'm like, his shit, yeah. No, Ricky Smiley is syndicated. Period. He not in Florida.
Right.
He going on. He with iHeartRadio. So I guess Cox is Cox iHeartRadio. He went to Cox. If he on 105, yeah, he on Cox now. Yeah.
So you remember now. him and Bitluck basically bumping head. You know, that's when Bitluck got fired from the radio station and
Yeah,
Smiley to go. That was when we was working at economics.
we were correct. You already know. Back in the
Yeah.
90s, that's when Big Lip had it. Like 90s, 98, 99. Yeah.
He was one of he had that. I'll never get that shit. Drive on 95.
Yeah. Yes,
He
sir.
was talking about living on a plane crash.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's with Star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still listen to that nigga?
You know it. I got my old lady listen to him. Yeah, shit. And that's way out of her.
Talking shit about he still talk shit about
Well, he on
his
YouTube.
chick Angie.
He on YouTube now, so he can't. You know what I'm saying? He can't. Yeah, he matured a lot. He don't. Yeah, he and his wild.
Oh, okay. I need to talk shit about. He hated the breakfast.
Yeah.
That's what the other people
I mean, he
do.
still say that. He still say that. He still say that.
For real?
The breakfast slop. Yeah.
Oh, he still hate him even though DJ Envy them and shit.
Man, he still, man, bro. DJ Envy sued his ass.
For real?
Yes, bro. What you mean? What you mean? The man said I piss on your children and all type of shit to the man. Like the man said all type of shit on the radio about the man, and Envy was like, Envy was our age at the time. You know what I'm saying? When he was saying that, like, bro, like Envy is my age. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's like, bro, like, why you saying that to a fucking 26-year-old, 25-year-old? Like, what's nigga? What on the radio? Like, why would you say that to me? Nigga, you know I got a wife and kids. I'm married. I'm 25 years old, and you like saying you gonna fucking piss on my little girl and all type of.
What they had did to him?
But they had a beef over some shit where it was so petty. But how Star was at the time, Star just was a loose cannon on any fucking thing. He just didn't give a fuck. Like Wendy Williams tried to get her shit from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she tried to be the female star. So yeah, that nigga was like, but remember how we was listening to him in economic? He was syndicated. He was syndicated.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he won that. He was syndicated throughout everywhere. So ever since then, and he got into that shit with DJ Envy, he's never been able to get back on what they call it, FCC radio airwaves. He's not able to get back on that shit no more. Ever since then.
Yeah, stop because of what they did on the radio station. Remember?
Yeah. So that nigga
had the Starbucks Wild, so they had did some bullshit, right?
Yep. Now the shit with Aaliyah, with that shit, that was just strike number one. Strike number two, what ended his ass was with that shit with DJ Envy. That shit just, it was like, hey, we ain't gonna. So yeah, he still like, man, don't even bring that nigga name up. We ain't even gonna talk about him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like today, yeah, he like, yeah, we ain't even, yeah. This nigga sued me. We ain't even gonna talk about this shit. We gonna leave that shit alone and keep it moving. So that's how the nigga is to today. So yeah, that nigga still around. He be on the shit, but he ain't like how he was on the shit back then. You know, he was.
Yeah, well, just all kind of shit.
Oh my gosh, you know he was a lot younger back then. So
yeah, I know. When you're young, you just that's how I be, man.
But shit, we ain't even, man. Thinking back then, nigga, we thought we was old as hell.
Yeah, that's
nigga,
that shit, man.
Nigga, we thought we was grown. Not say old, nigga. We thought we was grown as fuck back then, nigga. Nigga, how old are you? How old were you at economic?
Shit, I probably about 20 what?
See, you say 20. See, exactly. When nigga was our 20s, and our 20s was so much ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? We always been living this lifestyle to keep it ahead of us. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like like life has been consistent. These kids today, these kids today they ain't gonna like, bro, like, do you know any young kids got a trade?
Not really, man. That's what I was saying, bro. That's what they're missing out on. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Like, bro, like, are they trying down there?
Especially what they offer now for a trade. You know what I'm saying? They offer just a lot more. So that's all I was saying. Like, you know, shit, how the money they offer now for trade school and all that shit. Big got them going to trade school and making money. Shit, man.
Y'all still got Sheridan Vocational?
Sheridan, yeah, they still got Sheridan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they still out there. The only shit they ain't got is fucking well, you probably know that. You know, they not down what you call it, ATI. They're robbing every damn body.
That and what is that? Not Everest, but it was some other company. Yeah, that was ATI. They was off of a power line. Yeah. Where nephew came from.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Taxi shit out of this.
Yeah. Man, it's a lot of motherfuckers that back then you weren't looking for who was accredited. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of different like people you was trying to go to school for, but nobody was looking for accredited. Nobody knew what the fuck that meant until they actually came to the point where they tried to get a job with that damn diploma or some shit that he went to. And they were like, this is not an accredited. You're like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Yep.
Nigga, it's too late. Do they still got what is that damn college off McNabb? Before you get to what is that before you get to 95 on McNabb? Where the hoot is at? Before what a damn, what the hell is that street?
Oh, I know you're talking about. That's Andrews.
Before Andrews, going on McNabb. It's a college. It's a college that it's a college that's set right on the north side. So that shit there, yeah, okay, I wanted to know if they were still I think what is it, Johnson and Wales? Was it? No, I don't think no, Johnson, not no.
I think it's Strayer.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I think it's called Strayer.
So yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah. I think they're accredited. Yeah, they still out there. You know, they still. I mean, shit. They got all the colleges down here still, man. Them colleges growing, man.
Cause I went there when I was living in an apartments office in Cyprus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to college down there for fucking for video and editing and shit like that. And
okay.
I only went there for a fucking semester. And shit, man. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out the motherfucker was still there because I'm like, shit, man. I didn't know if they was accredited or not accredited. I would have went through all that bullshit and been so pissed off and got to the end and trying to get a job doing that shit and leave out.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people getting fucked over.
Bruh. A lot of people got fucked over like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? The same way how you know what I'm saying? You know how a lot of motherfuckers like was trying to jump into the trade, but they was going to school but then instead you had a homeboy that hooked you up with the job that you didn't have to go through school, where you just learned on hand training by going to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You be 10 times ahead of than the motherfucker trying to get, getting out of school.
True.
It's only certain jobs that you can actually go to school for that really matter more for you to, go through the books than you actually have your hands onto the shit. Cause yeah.
Well, I put it this way. That's true. Then on the same token, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, there's a lot of other stuff out there, but like they say, trade do get you more money quicker, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, instead of everybody wanting to be a goddamn football player, basketball player, whatever, get money, you still got room for, you got doctor, lawyers, and shit like that,
Shit.
Why? But see, that's the way we got to look at life, dog, because if we ever want to get and stand by these crackers, that's how we got to be. We got to have our kids set up to be great. You know what I'm saying? Not to just be a fucking worker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be a motherfucker that's out there being great. Not just to be a fucking worker, dog. That's how you got to set them up.
Yes,
because
sir.
It's all generational curse. Like, we doing the same shit. Well, I don't know about you. We just
Right.
And work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a generational curse.
We got to break
Everybody
that.
doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah. We got to break
Somebody
it. Somebody got to break
You know
that
what I'm
shit. Yeah. For real.
Yeah, it's just like it's fucked up, and then the older you get, you don't get no younger. You know what I'm saying? Your body ain't as physical as it should be all the time when you get older. So then it's like, that's what I say, man. That generation curse got to break, dog. You got to set your kids up and make sure they make money, not no comfortable money where they can set themselves up and have careers and own properties, invest, all that shit.
Yes, sir.
If we want to stand by these crackers how we talk and say we do. Because without that, we'll never stand by them, bro. Because you go through any fucking neighborhood, you know it yourself, bro. You go through fucking any one of these neighborhoods where it's rich at. 85% of that goddamn neighborhood is white. Now, you tell me how the fuck all them crackers got money like that?
Yeah, but you just said it though. If now say for instance, you is who you are today. You know what I'm saying? You have a child that's my child's age. You know what I'm saying? Now, he's about to go off in the world, but it's like, okay, I know he better not ever work at no McDonald's or no shit like that, because the last thing you ever gonna touch, like, to fall back on is a trade. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have that mentality to be like, okay, McDonald's money ain't the same for me to go to, work on, cars, or work on electricity, or work on air conditioning, or work on plumbing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You pass that down to your child. So it's like, just like how you say, it's that mentality that you put onto them. At the same time, it's like, yeah, I would never, like, us being as a father, we would never want to see our son like why are you working at McDonald's, nigga? Like, you could, like, get a summer job doing air conditioning. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what white folks do with their children.
True.
They put in.
Yeah. That's true. I feel where you're coming from on that. And the only thing only thing I was going to say, so only thing I can say is, and at the same time, sometimes I really don't think a lot of times if you work somewhere like McDonald's that it'll make you a lesser person.
No.
It depends on how long you're there.
No, it don't.
Yeah. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? But if you say, look, man, because I ain't gonna lie, man, I had to do it as a kid, man. To buy high school clothes, for the school year, because my mom couldn't afford to buy me, school clothes. So I had to go, work and buy my own school clothes for the school year. But I didn't stay working all through the year. I just made sure I make enough money to buy a lot of clothes, you know what I'm saying? And then if, things get low, I just grab another little gig to make sure because I done been through several jobs, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, summertime, when there ain't no school, that's they can work there a little more, so you make the overtime and stuff. So you just gotta save your money. Cause I remember times, man, saving up so much money, and I was like happy to. I know the school year about to start, and I can just buy whatever I want, shoes, clothes.
You earned it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I mean, hopefully, so like you say, I agree with what you say. You don't want your kid doing nothing like that. But like I said, if it comes down to it, it just can't be nothing like.
Yeah, no. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, as a white parent, that's how they look at their child.
Right.
I was just saying over the weekend.
You know what? To be honest with you, a lot of people like that, they really don't even send their kids to work. Their kids basically like stay, in school or whatever until they finish.
Thank you.
They take care of them, and then once they finish, they might even 90% of the time, if they own a business, the kid will be just basically working for the business.
Thank you.
Keeping the money in the family, And I think that's the way to go. Or anything. That's why I like the way that dude. What is his name, man? I forgot his name. Used to be with Jay-Z, but they broke up.
Dame Dash.
He doing his own. Yeah, Dash. I like how Dame, because he spit some true stuff, man. It's like you say, man. Until you be your own owner, where nobody can fire you but you. It's really hard. You living. You gotta get better. And I feel like why everybody, like he said, why everybody can't have a business? He said, why people always say that? You can have a business. Why can't you have a business? You know what I'm saying? Like people just feel that way because they don't want to, put themselves in a position to be great. You know what I'm saying? They put themselves in a position just through the American way, like work, come home, 9 to 5, and save your money for the rest of your life. And by the time you do save it, your own health issues, you can't enjoy your money now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just gotta figure, man. So you just gotta figure it out, man. And trust me, man, that's all I be trying to do, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely want to be an entrepreneur in the future. That's always been my goal as a kid. To be my own boss, you know what I'm saying? Working for somebody ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that's just, if you want to leave your kids something, that's something you can leave them with,
Yeah, I mean,
it could be like a generational thing, like now you got a family-owned business, it lasts for years. Look at all these family-owned business, man, that's been around for like decades.
Right.
Centuries, man,
Right. I was over the weekend when I was talking about the draft party thing. I was talking about one of the kids got drafted, and I think it was like the second or third round. It was a white boy, and he had a picture on that he tweeted with like, "Oh, thanks, great that I got drafted or whatever." But he had a picture. He's sitting at home, you see in the background his mama in the kitchen, he in the living room. You know what I'm saying? Like the only two people in the picture, you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, great, I'm getting drafted. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, he was drafted like the second round. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing like the 5th round come around. Black kids in their household, they got like 80 people in the house jumping up and down, and this nigga got drafted 5th round. But this white boy who got drafted in the 2nd round is the only person in his house, and ain't nobody really paying attention. So I'm telling my girl, I'm like, and I was on live and everything over the weekend talking about it. I'm like, I'm like, you see how he's sitting there and he don't have all his, like, his parents probably looking at him as like at the end of this, like, okay, so you're really gonna go through with this with football? You're really gonna go to the NFL? That's really what you want to do? Oh, so this is this draft day? So this you really think you're gonna get drafted? This is really what you want to do with the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying? That's how a white person gonna come across their white child as it. That's why he didn't have no big group of people being happy about him about to get drafted. He's sitting in the living room it's like he got an old 1982 couch, shag rugs through the house. Like they in some, like, yeah, like they was good rich back in the 80s, and their parents never upgraded the house. You know what I'm saying? He's just sitting there, offensive lineman. He's an offensive, and he's white. Like his parents ain't gonna take football serious about their child like that when they know, just like what we saying, the family have a business. The family have something more lucrative you can be into. Okay, you got a scholarship for playing football to go to a college to get your education, but you really want to go and keep banging your head when you got a free education off of banging your head? Like, why would you? You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
They don't have to do that. So it's like at the same time, he drafted at the end of the second round, and you got a black family where this nigga drafted at the end of the fifth round, and you got about 80 niggas in the room acting like this nigga got drafted like first overall.
But that, I mean, like I said, man, that things got to change upon us, in a lot of areas. You know what I'm saying? Number one is just owning things, then homeowners and investment people and just a lot, dog. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's the key. That's our key. Once we get to that level, man, like a majority, what I'm saying, not just a handful of us, a majority, and that's what they basically counting on for the youth. You know what I'm saying? That's what they shoot for. They hoping the youth for show up and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how is our youth going? You know what I'm saying? If they not led, and you know what I'm saying, the white people stay consistent about keeping their youth ahead, but we ain't started to get a pathway for our youth to be consistent on that and be like, this is how. Like
like I said, it's in some cases it's not like that, and in a lot of cases it is. But you got to take the good with the bad. So shit, like I said, that's something that everybody hoping on. Like things just get better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Even though the youth thing, like I said once again, man, it's just a different thing. You got all this gentrification out here, so it's like everybody just want to be like on some different shit. Like it's crazy, man. But that's what these are the times we're living in. Back then everything was like everybody was doing the same shit. Now everybody doing the same shit, but it's like a weird world to me, bro. So that's why I have to pray. Boy, it's weird out here, man. Like what's right is wrong now.
Right. Right. Hey, that's why I was screaming. I'm like, hey, the real niggas are dead and locked up, and the fuck niggas done took over the street. So what we thought was right is totally wrong today.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we can't really hands up, don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, whatever.
I ain't scared of them, man. I let them have it, dog. I just stay out of the way, like I said, bro. And I mean, I don't know about you, dog, but you know what I'm saying? I grew up being a spiritual person, believing in God and believing things are all. Well, I mean, I ain't trying to get like preachy. I'm just saying.
Right.
If you it's just a simple thing.
Protect
man. I
it.
forget who said it, but if you scared, go to church.
Right. For real.
Simple as it get. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So get the simple guy.
For real.
I tell you, scared to go to church, but church teach you not to be scared.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I was telling I always say this shit. Anybody that's in a situation, either they scared from getting shot, or where they gonna scream and don't move, or they gonna scream and be shot and attack. It's only two type of. It's only one or the other. What you gonna do? Either you gonna scream and be in shock, that getting scared and letting motherfuckers stab your ass up, or you gonna be scared and shocked and start like going crazy? Like, which one are you? When it comes down to survival.
You gotta be careful, man. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like especially like the problem is happening, man. When I got, you know, when I told you stuff, I got pulled over. What I was saying, you know, my thing was, you know, first thing that makes sense is, you know, you just go ahead and show them everything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know you legit. Show them everything, and you know, you like. I mean, everything you like to registration. You know, you get that right too. Boom. You just sit down, let them do what they gotta do. You know, they step out of the car, step out of the car. I mean, you just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it work out, sometimes it don't. You know, I just try to just not say nothing, man, or just let them. Cause I know I'm good. I ain't got to worry about nothing.
Okay.
No, please, I ain't good nothing.
Okay, so
You know what I'm saying?
if that situation would have happened back in the 90s, would you would have been more ready to fucking hit the gas on their ass, take them on a chase, or be like, man, fuck it, I give up. I know I'm going straight to jail.
Nah, dog. Cause see, to be honest with you, and this no bull. Even back then, you know what I'm saying? If I get pulled, I probably would have been like that. I'd have probably been more aggressive with them. Because back then, you know, it wasn't as bad as it was now. So, you know, that's the first thing. Especially, you know,
Hold on. You say
you put me.
okay, you say it wasn't bad back as when? It was bad now? Worse?
Well, I mean, it was bad. I'm just saying it wasn't like how you getting like a shooting like daily almost, or something happened.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like that. I'm just saying it wasn't.
I thought you were saying the police wasn't that bad back then. That's why.
Right. I mean, I just feel that way because I was a kid, and I mean, the worst thing I do probably is talk crap to them. But other than that, I wouldn't like try to be like forceful. And I just like let them do what they gotta do. I think it's the. To try to like, how can I actually say it? Not even just to be like. I feel like you stick the phone and everything, like you got insurance, you got everything up to date and everything. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really got no warrants, or you know, you got no criminal history. You know what I'm saying? It's true, bro. They go off all that stuff because I ain't telling you no lie, bro. When I was a kid, things were different. When I was involved, like, but if I get involved with police now, that I'm older, it's different. Now, at the same time, I don't know if that's something just happened because you're young, and they do that because you're young.
So
when you get older, it's like,
when you was young, were you worried about when you got pulled over? Were you worried about more if your license was suspended or were that you had a warrant? 54 or 99?
Oh, probably. No, license all the time.
Okay.
Cause like I said, dog, you know, I don't know. I always like looked up like older dudes that was like smart about what they do. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's where you get your game from, man. Like a lot of older cats, you know what I'm saying? Telling you how to move and how things go.
Yeah, so but you knew that your shit was fucked up before you got behind the wheel, though. That's what you saying, right?
No, that's what I'm not saying, because I don't, back, years ago, dog, they used to suspend your license and you ain't even know. They'll send you a letter in the mail saying that your license is gonna be suspended. Like, say for instance, it's April. They'll tell you your license is gonna be suspended in May.
Mm-hmm.
You get pulled over in April still. They say, we're gonna put you over because I ran the tag and your license suspended. I said, well, man, it just something another saying I got to April to get it fixed. But this how they played the game back then. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say,
right.
Man, all this stuff.
So you don't think that's systematic racism? You don't think none, looking at it today, you don't think that all the shit that these crackers did to your ass back then? I done lived through the shit through you with your ass. So I'm like, all the shit that you lived through more than what I can see on my outside, you don't think that shit was systematic?
Man, you know how it is, but back then we didn't know the word for it, but of course, you know what I'm saying? But what can, it's like, how can I say it, man? Like that shit just I don't know, man. It's like it's so far. It's like I don't know. Like I'm just hoping they move forward with whatever we trying to do, so that way, because to me, man, yeah, I like to talk about all this stuff, but to me, I just want to move forward and be successful. And
Right.
I mean that
Progress.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we get so caught up in talking about so many things to where they still have me at like a standstill. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that cash and we talk about that after we got that money. You know what I'm saying? Because you in something called America. And if you ain't got that in this country, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You can always pray to God, but if you got the cash, you're gonna be standing your ass in the street.
That's it. That's why when I tell motherfuckers, when I be like, yeah, I'm a Republican. Because I don't want no handout. I don't need none of that shit. Bitch, go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stand on those values, as in, like, I ain't into abortion. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't into none of that gay shit. Like, yeah, I follow Republican ideology. But that don't mean that, damn, I'm voting for Donald Trump or Bush. No, I vote right or wrong. Whoever I see who's right and whoever's wrong, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like if you a nigga who don't ask for no handout, you know you a nigga who hustling, always been going to get your shit, nigga, you on a Republican mindset. All the motherfuckers think about is about they bread and they money. We don't care about no color. No, like that shit don't even like niggas. But nigga, if you ain't got no money, like fuck you. Like we don't even care about. Oh, you want to make it about color? Like you only make it about that because you ain't got no money to talk in the room. Who we are? Like you know what I'm saying? It's like, and the democracy of Democrats is like, bro, like. Yeah, I vote for Obama and shit like that. I voted, Biden and shit like that because it's like, bro, like Trump, like, bro, I can't back somebody who try to take advantage and take credit for what the fuck somebody else did, or at the same time try to make it seem like they were a better person than somebody else. Like I say, I vote for what's right, what's wrong. But when I tell motherfuckers like, that all that shit you talking about, I guess I agree with the Republicans more because, but when it come down to like what's right and what's wrong, Republicans do more wrong than goddamn Democrats. But at the same time, Democrats can't put up a strong, somebody to stand behind for you to be like, okay, so who the fuck gonna take charge and like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody need to work. We don't like just like that. The only reason why I'm talking about the shit that the political part about it, because you were saying if you out there working, getting money or whatever like that, you ain't nobody thinking about what color you is. You know what I'm saying? You know that. You know what I'm saying? Like we know that. Like don't nobody. Who gives a fuck about respecting your color, your skin, none of that, nigga? If you ain't making no bread, nigga ain't gonna respect you. If you can't do nothing for somebody, you can't service them, they're not gonna respect you. Right? That's it. Like, who has time to think about you don't like me because my color, my skin, or like who the fuck got time to think about that when you out here making money and you just trying to deal with people? We just trying to keep money moving. Like, who the fuck got time to think about like, oh, I feel some type of, oh, you're not letting me get, like, I don't need you to know what color I am. I don't give a fuck what color I am, but you gonna need me and you gonna need my services, and whatever my color is and whatever I do, you're not, that has nothing to do with how we gonna get this money together. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
And what the Republicans' problem is that they blatantly put it out there to let motherfuckers know that, oh, racism don't exist no more. Shit, like, nah, see, that's where you fucking up, because you can't tell people shit like that when the people who are in poverty are living in shit. And me being a person say, okay, I'm making good money, such and such, but that don't mean I'm gonna fucking like not represent my people as in like, okay, just because I'm doing good, like, man, well, fuck it, I'm making money, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I don't move like that. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like it's a whole big thing. Like I say, I mean, just going back to what you were saying, I represent what's right. And you know, I go on what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I could be a Crip and the Bloods over here, they got a problem with each other, and it's like, okay, yeah, maybe okay, I'm a Crip, but maybe my nigga shouldn't have fucking threw the brick to fucking bust y'all shit out. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, what's right was right and what's wrong was wrong. That's just how a nigga take sides on shit. I don't care about no color, no skin, no nothing. I just see goddamn opportunity of people who doing shit. If you ain't doing shit, then you're not my color. You know what I'm saying? My color is positivity. People who doing shit. If your color is negativity, I don't fuck with you. That's just it. I don't see no color. I don't see that. All I see is just positive and negative energy. That's just it. That's just how you got to deal with people. That's just it. You know.
I got to cut it short.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like I told you, I run till 12 o'clock and it's 11:54. So, you know, I'm done. I thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much and helping me out. I love you, brother. You know, support goes back and forth. You know, it is what it is. But thank you very much. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right.
Talk to you later. Thank you.